for it.
All right. You guys see all your tokens in your hands, you guys who use magic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Wait. In what screen are they in? Like, are they in our character sheets or?
No,
main
basically
window.
they're you have like
Oh.
a hand. So essentially like when you want to use one, you just like click it open and you drag it onto the table and it'll take it out of your hand.
Okay.
No.
All right. Okay.
So-
Yeah, I think so. Okay, I think I see. I have 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got 3 level 1s.
Yeah.
And then can you see anyone else's out of curiosity? I can't remember what I actually set these things to.
I see everyone's.
Okay.
I don't
that
see
me and
her.
Locke.
Oh, no,
I see
not-
that me and Locke have none, and they're sad.
Yep.
They're sad.
You're sad that you are not magical people.
Still
Yeah.
see slots for level 1 and level 2 in the corner of my screen, but there's nothing on top.
Yeah,
Look at
those
the
are
pile.
the. Yeah,
Okay.
that's just the pile.
Okay. Oh yeah, so it's like what we do for Savage Worlds with the
Yeah,
the-
with the bennies,
Okay.
I figured, hey, we could do something like that for the spell slots and,
Mhm.
see if that helps shit out.
All right, I got the live page up now. Boop.
All right. Are you guys ready for some fucking adventure?
No.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Hit
Yes,
it, Bronan
okay,
the
so-
Brobarian.
Brobarian.
Brosidon, Lord of the Broshan.
Nice. Okay, go.
All right. Welcome to D&D. Here be motherfucking dragons. Yeah. So I think when we last left you guys, you had just finished clearing out the spoopy dungeon full of cultists and unhatched dragon eggs, which I think you guys decided to mission abort a couple of those. And then you were able to you killed Cyan Wrath. You defeated him in battle and then executed him for his evil deeds, and then you were able to defeat and you captured Mondoth and you brought her back to Greenest for justice. And when you guys get back to Greenest, you'd found that your buddy Leosin had already headed out, but he left a bunch of horses for you guys to use to catch up to him in El Chirel. So, you guys are chilling in the town. You're getting I get some echo. I don't know.
Not
I
it.
can hear myself on someone. Okay. Alright, maybe not. That's weird. Alright. So yeah. A couple things. Well, you guys are in the... Oh, right. So one thing I forgot to go over. Wayne, this one's for you. So basically, when you guys were looting like Mondoth and Cyan Wrath and their respective entourages, you noticed their weapons and armor were of pretty significantly higher quality of some of the other stuff you'd seen in the hands of the other cultists and whatnot. And Antonio, you pretty much noticed this immediately. A bunch of these weapons actually have like your signature on them, and you notice a bunch of others that you can tell that are other folks from your artisans guild that have made these weapons.
Are you sharing this
so-
information, Antonio, or do you think it'll make you look bad?
Sharing it.
Yeah, that's a
There's
good question.
no note.
Yeah, what do you tell your party, Antonio?
That that I found this, that the weapons were really of my design. So
Brutal.
These cultists
What
have
is-
weapons of mass destruction. How do you know? Well, we checked the receipts. That old Bill Hicks joke about the Iraq War.
Jesus. Oh, that's too real. How do the rest of you react
how
to
do you react to
hearing that
React to
Antonio's
their
weapons
kind of- yeah.
have ended up in the hands of these evildoers?
Gasp.
Oh, you are
Is there
spy, huh?
anything we should know about these weapons?
What's that? Oh, you're kind of cutting in and out.
He was asking if there's anything we should know about the weapons. Like, I don't
That-
know if that was to you or to Antonio.
Yeah. To Antonio, it's like, so these are magical weapons then?
No, so they're just they're normal weapons. There's nothing like, they're not magical or anything. They're just really well crafted. Like, they're you know,
Thank you.
it's essentially like
Yeah.
like in older editions they had masterwork weapons that had like minor bonuses to them, but they don't have a mechanic for that in this. But essentially these are all like masterwork weapons. They're really well made. Like clearly a lot of like love and care went into making them. You know.
It's like bench-made
Sure.
knives instead of
Yeah,
butter
yeah.
knives.
So not made
So-
in China.
My follow-up
No.
question is where is his guild
Made by
headquarters?
union labor.
Where's the guild headquarters? Because like, do you think it got ransacked?
So yeah, well, the nearest one is actually in Baldur's Gate, which is not too far from you guys.
And why are
actually.
there arrows on my map?
I don't know. Who's drawn arrows?
The red arrow. I think
I
it's
got
the red
red.
A
arrow.
map for
Yeah,
which way
okay.
the bad guys
That
are.
I drew the okay. So yeah, the red arrows. So you guys found a bunch of shit in the cult hideout. One of the things was a map with a bunch of arrows that basically pointed what their direction of travel was with all their loot. And then the green arrow, I don't know who drew that, but that's where you guys are basically heading. But yeah, so yeah, the headquarters of your guild is up here in Baldur's Gate, which you, spoilers, may or may not be heading there soonish.
Yeah. So Locke is concerned
yeah.
that someone's therefore bankrolling them, because if it was like, you know, Burdusk or Erebor, like, oh, maybe like some of their guild like warehouses got ransacked from the army. But for it to
Yeah.
come from Baldur's Gate, it didn't get ransacked. It's probably been shipped.
Yeah, that's a pretty fair assessment. So you guys are just like, I don't know. How do you feel about your artificer buddy who you've been traveling with?
Well,
Whose
I mean, it's not,
creations-
I mean, I feel like, I mean, once you make them, you can't be, you know, sure what the hell's gonna happen with them. So
Right.
I don't feel. I mean, yeah, hey, it's
You
who
would think
knows?
that somebody that works for a gun manufacturer would know how to talk about not being responsible for what people do with weapons once they're purchased.
Yeah,
I mean, Antonio feels responsible though, in
Yeah.
any case, and wants
The only
to.
thing that stops a
Yes,
bad
make it
cultist
right.
is
Well-
A good cultist with the gun.
a
Well,
good cultist with one of Antonio's weapons.
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
Okay. Well, that's just a little tidbit for you, Wayne. You have the more details on that in your little journal. I added in, so
So
you know. But yeah, it seems like maybe someone from your guild might be bankrolling this, or maybe it was like a couple of crates fell off a wagon kind of deal.
not enough info, right? So
Yeah, you don't really have enough info to pursue it at the moment, other than like, you know, your guild is out of Baldur's Gate, so if you end up there, maybe you should check in with them.
How recently did you make these? Are these your earlier handiwork or your more recent handiwork?
that's a good call.
Yeah, these are probably kind of older. They've been like, you know, like your guild was probably like sitting on a shipment for a while.
You remember who they were sold to, by any chance?
Served a lot of customers in this time. So,
Yeah, he just made shit. He wasn't the, you know, customer facing part of his guild, I guess.
He wasn't in sales. Who knows
Yeah.
what those sales people are up to under like
A lot-
3-hour lunches and they're
Yeah,
they-
maybe you gotta talk to your sales department, Antonio.
A lot of people want a dagger that's shaped like a dragon. I mean,
Right.
Gotta send
Yeah, I
that
mean that's
memo
cool,
out.
right? Have you ever been to a one of those like army barracks in the malls that has all the $20 swords?
No.
Oh yeah.
no. Oh, God.
Yep.
But
You know, I
but
just
yeah.
want to say, if you hit a tree with one of those, they bend backwards.
Mm-hmm.
You know from experience.
Yes, I do.
All right. So yeah, you guys have that little revelation, and then you head back to town with Mondath in tow, and basically turn her over to the militia. They, you know, do their thing, and then like
I want to pick their brain at some point.
yeah. So basically, like the militia, they throw her in like the stockade, and she's like, you know, locked up in the town square. People are running by, like throwing old like lettuce and tomatoes and shit at her.
Shit. Yeah.
Shame, shame.
Shame! Shame! The evildoer! But yeah, so like, did you guys have like stuff you wanted to bug her about, or?
I do.
Yeah, I know you do, Locke.
Yeah,
So
I'm probably gonna get a little loaded if she's in the middle of the town square and probably be, a little bit berating her of like, do you know the people you stole and like made into slaves and worked literally to death? And like, I'll probably mention Talus by name and like describe her.
yeah, so once you mention Talus, she looks at you and like kind of blinks. Is like, Talus? Like what was her full name? Like,
Is that on the PQ?
I don't know if it gave her full name, but
Character. Just says Talus.
all right. So you mentioned Talus, and she looks at you and like, Talus? Do
Of
you
the
mean
7 wins?
Talus the White?
Perhaps.
And she just like kind of starts laughing, like.
Brent
I probably
muted
grab
it.
her by her hair and be like, "You're telling me everything you know."
Like, Talus the White is... I haven't met her personally, but
Voice isn't feminine.
he
enough.
wasn't kidnapped, you fool. But so she tells you that that Talus is actually someone who's pretty high up in the cult hierarchy. She's never met her in person, but she knows of her.
I feel like Locke wouldn't believe her and be like, "Stop telling your
Be
filthy
like,
lies."
no. Well, give me. Go ahead. Roll insight.
Yeah.
Kill.
Do it, do it, do it.
My insight's not great.
Oh yeah.
Like, Nick will help you with that?
Yeah, no, you're just like, no, there's no way that, no, not Talus, who I grew up with. There's no way she became fucking evil. Like,
Not
you're just
Talus,
messing with me,
Talus.
lady. You're being an evil bitch.
There's no way that sweet girl I used to torture cats with grew up to be an evil person.
Jesus Christ, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah. So how does she react to me not believing her that she's high up in the
She's
cult?
like, believe whatever you want. I'm sure you'll see the truth one way or another. Uh-oh.
We lost somebody.
We lost Mark. Mark's back.
Am
Alright,
I
you didn't
able
miss
to
anything.
grill her for any other information? I'm like, well, if that's the tale you're going with, like,
Yeah.
who did her forces?
Yeah, so she's pretty much like SOL right now, so she's like, you guys like defeated her and shit, and basically all the information you got from the hatchery she's able to confirm essentially. The cult is heading, she's not like super deep in, so she doesn't know like the grand plan, but she knows they plan to take the horde that they've looted up north, through like Baldur's Gate and like north along the main like trade lanes there. Trying to think of anything else. I don't know. Is there anything you guys like want to ask specifically?
Yes, but she doesn't know anything specifically about Talus other than Talus is in the cult.
No.
Just
Yeah,
know
she knows like her title is the White, which implies like she might be like, kind of
one of
important.
the 5 heads of the cult.
Maybe. Or maybe like not there, but like a couple of steps down. But yeah, like she said, she's never met her personally, but like she knows like, oh, Talus the White is literally the person you just described to me.
Yeah. But she's not like, oh, she leads, an army out of a different area, or
Yeah,
she's
nothing
leading
like that. The cults actually works like they're very like they
Cells?
work in cells. Yeah, like
Yeah,
fucking
so wait a minute.
terrorists.
Have we encountered this Talus the White before?
No,
or...
no,
Oh,
you haven't
okay.
encountered Talus. You have run in. You have heard mention of Resmir a bunch though.
Okay.
Which I think is one of the names on your list there, Mark, that I gave you. I don't know if you've read your your stuff, but I gave you a little extra vengeance stuff if you.
Oh, okay. Oh,
um,
Hey, did you guys see my roll of a 12 on the screen of the 3D dice, or is that personal?
Nope, I saw it.
Cool.
I think we all have to. I have to enable it. Hold on.
Yep.
I don't. All right, there we go.
Doing auto roll because
Yeah.
it's like, oh, do you want to grab and throw it? I'm like, no, just roll it.
There's a thing there where it says automatically roll dice too. There's an option
Yeah,
for that
yeah,
too.
that's yeah. So yeah,
Wayne
you guys.
3D printers are breeding. There's now 2 of them.
Yeah.
So anything else you guys want to ask, or?
Should we probe her for passwords until we believe her?
Nothing she can give you is probably of any use at this point. Just because like you guys basically like wiped out her cell. But yeah, so
Who are you selling the dragon egg to?
we're not gonna sell it.
No, who is she gonna sell it to?
Yeah, she's like we weren't gonna sell it.
And what was your plans for it then?
What do you think? The Cult of the Dragon has plans for dragons. They're probably gonna raise them and make a bunch more fucking evil dragons and shit.
Yeah. And we know meta-wise, Big Blue is not a big deal, but we're like, well, who the fuck was Big Blue?
I'm gonna tell her to put $1 in the swear jar.
Yeah. Shit, I don't even know if they have notes on Big Blue. Basically, like he sort of got coerced into helping into the battle somehow, and I don't know. I guess she's like, I don't know. Somebody got dirt on him or some bullshit. Forced him to help us. And
they had pictures of him at Epstein's
and then the
Island.
coward turned tail and ran in the middle of the battle.
Even dragons are afraid of people seeing their search history.
But they had a picture of him at on Epstein's Island.
Yeah. The dragon flew a bunch of people over to the island or some shit. I don't know.
His horde wasn't gold, it was just a bunch of Beanie Babies.
No! What do you mean they're worthless?
Alright. So you guys, you grill her for a while, and then, you're like, alright, we gotta get going. So you're loading up your horses and stuff, and you guys are basically about to head out of town, and a couple of the guys you recognize from the militia, they run up to you before you leave. They actually approach Corvus. They're like, excuse me, Sir Corvus, do you have a moment?
Sure. What do you have to say?
Like, well, so we're going to try and execute the prisoner likely today. But they all kind of like awkwardly look at each other, but like, we've never really done that sort of thing. Like killing someone in battle is one thing, but when they're up on the chopping block, that's, I don't know. But we were wondering if maybe you would be willing to handle that for us. You're a paladin of vengeance, correct? Does that fall within your duties, or?
Yeah, I guess. What is it?
So they don't want to do it. They're like, hey, can you just do this for me?
Yeah, they're like weird about doing the deed. They're like, we don't know if but hey, you're an instrument of vengeance. Will you execute this murderer for us?
Maybe Corvus and Antonio can build some sort of Rube Goldbergian.
Oh my god.
I was just
Execution.
thinking of fixing them. I kind of feel a little bit sort of insulted that they think that I was just like, oh, whatever. The the psychic damage of just killing, people that are guilty or whatever. It's like yeah, maybe, but like okay, I'll teach you how to make
Guillotine?
how to make a hangman's knot or whatever. And
You're
then-
obviously not busy, so
Yeah.
No rush.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like, yeah, because I can't be killing all your prisoners for you.
Well, it's like we just this one. Most of the time we just throw. We've never had something this terrible out here. We usually just throw people in the dunk tank for a week or two, and then let them run loose into the woods. And hope we never see them again. But we can't just let this horrible woman run loose. She'll bring the cult back here, and this will happen all over again.
All right. Well, it's like I can understand, the being leery of trying to kill somebody with, a sword. That's a very, to do it cleanly and, morally, generally requires some skill, which as militia people, I feel you might not have. So maybe it's best for you if you do the old hanging, in the Middle Ages, they would, go up to a tree and have you on a cart, and they would drive the cart away. So I'll
So you're
help
just
them
like-
out with that.
Just
Just
You're
draw
like,
quarter.
look, I don't have time for this, guys. Like, this is how you should do it, though.
Yes,
So you're just
exactly.
Giving. All right. You don't
Make sure
wanna-
you give them a lot of notes. Like here you go.
I
Yeah.
witches burn quite well.
Yeah, that too. That too. It's like, yeah, there's way, listen, I understand. You guys definitely shouldn't be trying to cut anybody's heads off, but there are ways around it.
And they're like a little disappointed that you're not coming to take care of it for them.
Yeah,
but,
they're looking up to
they-
you, man.
They're like,
Yeah.
okay, well,
Or if
If
this is
that
like
is-
the Gallagher of the Middle Ages. I got blood on me. It was great.
Maybe they just want more viewers.
I
You
don't know.
execute one man for a person, and they still gonna ask your help when they need to execute somebody. But you teach a man to execute a person, and they don't have to ask for your help again. I think,
All right.
yeah.
So like
Harmless
as they're talking to you, you guys like hear like there's sort of like a mob is gathered around Mondoth in the square, and there's like one of the town officials is like reading her list of crimes, and it's just like this completely ridiculous long list that takes the dude like 10 minutes to go through. You hear like
Wearing
assault,
white after Labor Day.
assaults with a deadly weapon, assaults with a weapon that is not very deadly but still turned out to be deadly, assaults with a weapon that had no business being deadly but somehow still was,
Up with
debauchery.
the dragon.
He just keeps going on and on and on. Consorting with the dragon, consorting with the cult of the dragon, consorting with the cult.
Failure to pay
Illegally
taxes.
selling exotic wildlife.
What?
Illegally
Conspiracy to
dealing
consult
with
with Call of
exotic
the Dragon.
wildlife.
Sorry, I can't hear you, Mark. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say, illegally selling exotic wildlife.
Without a license.
Get rid of all your
Yeah.
tigers
Export.
right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're gonna be there a while, so maybe you guys should just like, all right, we're bye. You weird.
Yeah, you guys can clearly handle it.
Yeah. All right. So you guys set out for.
Everyone picks up a stone. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
But
That
he
was
No one
grenade.
wants to be
sin-
individually responsible. Everybody just picks up a stone.
So wait,
Yeah,
are they
exactly.
going to
It's
hang
not
this
taking
person?
done the communal way.
Yeah, they're gonna do something.
Are they?
but,
So are
you know.
they actually gonna like hang this person? Is that what? is
Yeah,
that-
no, she's gonna die like before sunset. Like they're like, we're not letting this lady run loose.
All right.
like-
So is
She
there?
murdered. She got like half our town murdered. We're not letting.
All right. I guess I'm not gonna shift my alignment right now, so I'll just leave that alone.
So yeah, you guys saddle up, and you start riding on the road first to the east, and then up north. You travel for a few days really without any incident. You're on the main road, so as long as you guys aren't like wandering off into the woods somewhere, you're fine. So like on the third day, you're kind of over like camping out in the woods. Well, maybe not Sauvel, but the rest of you are like, you roll up, but it's getting kind of late, and you guys happen to roll on this nice looking roadside tavern. So you decide to pile in and and just kind of like, all right, let's sleep in some real beds tonight.
It's the
And,
trick. It's a mimic.
No, it's
The bed's gonna eat you.
You find you go into this tavern. It's got a sign up front that says the prickly pangolin, and there's like an angry looking pangolin with like its scales all out and stuff.
Wearing a mask.
Oh.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
saying, is this was pacing 0 here or something?
Yeah.
I don't know why. That's probably why I thought pangolin. I needed a random animal, and that's what came to mind. But yeah, so you guys roll up into this tavern, and there's just it's kind of empty. It's maybe like there's just like a handful of travelers chilling and like a couple other adventurers and stuff. Boogans, you do happen to notice there is a merchant out front. They've got their wagon unpacked, and they are selling strange trinkets. And
Ooh.
his whole thing is like you give him a gold, and you reach into his mysterious box of mystery, and you pull out a trinket.
Only one? I could
How
do
much for
this
the box?
650 times.
Like, you can't have the box. It's my box.
Is the box itself magical, or does it just hold things?
It's like, it is mysterious. Nobody knows. It is the mysterious mystery box of mystery.
Can I partake in this too?
I'll play you.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah,
I'll
is this
play you in a
trinket
game
as
of cards for the box.
IP thing?
It's like, no, the box is not for sale. The things in the box are for sale, but you cannot have the box, sir. Although I do appreciate your enthusiasm. It is a pretty nice box.
You can go ahead and then I'll go after you.
Yeah. I would like one.
Because I
but
want to
have
know
to say
exactly
if
what
this
you
is,
pull out.
Trinket
Okay.
in the 5e sense, or trinket as just as a random item?
Random 5e trinket. So I'm gonna roll on that table.
Okay, there's like 5 of them now, so.
Oh shit! I only got the main one, but whatever. It's fine. I'm not rolling on 5 tables. Sorry.
No.
So what's that? 29. All right. So you pull. Sorry, Dave. You got the pair of old socks.
Yes!
Lucky.
Let me know when you're done and
yeah,
I'll go after
the
you.
merchant's like, sorry, not every trinket's a winner.
Are they nice socks?
Well, they're old, but they're like they're like silk, so they do feel nice, but they're like kind of gross. Like
I can clean those for you, my prestidigitation, if you,
you
want. me
can.
Yeah.
Are you gonna prestidigitate his new socks?
No, because I want to see. I don't know how many more times
okay.
he's gonna go, and I'm gonna go after him. So.
Okay.
At least one more time.
Okay. Ta-da!
Probably
What do we
freak
got?
out. for the
89. A vial of dragon blood.
They have a lot of that.
Something to drink later, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
are you
got
all
like
set?
a pretty. You can feel the magicalness of the dragon blood. But
Are you
it's
gonna
like
go again?
fancy
Or
little-
are you done?
I have actual
Yeah.
things to purchase in the big town, so I don't want to waste
You
it.
don't want to spend all your money on weird little.
Well, it's only 1 gold, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
All right.
Are you?
Oh, I'm
Alright.
gonna go. I want one too.
Merrick, you are embracing the chaos and seeing what the chaos holds. 18. All right, you pull out a 1-pound egg with a bright red shell.
Sweet dinner.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like it's basically like an ostrich egg, like size, I think. Anyone else?
Can I go
I'll-
again?
I'll-
I have like 679 gold, so you know.
I'll billow my cloak and reach into the bag.
Oh man, I wanted to go again. Go ahead. You can take my turn. it's
All
fine.
right. Nice, 69.
Mhm.
A crystal knob from a door. So you have like a crystal doorknob.
Nice.
Oh.
Might be able to pass that off as a jewel to somebody stupid later, so I'll keep that one.
Definitely. Does anyone else? Are you doing another or?
I'll try.
All right, I want to do this.
The hell was that?
All right, so you reach in and pull out a piece of crystal that faintly glows in the moonlight.
All right, radioactive.
Maybe. Yeah,
Yeah.
you pull out a piece of uranium. You're like, this is cool. I'll keep it nice and tucked in. Like,
Yeah, I'll tuck it right next in my front pocket. Is there a way I can do like a perception check to try to figure out what it is, or?
No, it's just, like it's a trinket. There's nothing special to it. It just
Oh.
that's just That's,
Oh,
Some
okay,
really
I'll-
weird ones in there though, like
yeah.
miniature worlds
Yeah.
instead of a marble.
They're a good like adventurer hook for like a little side quest to like figure out what's going on with it. But these are just little sold fun
Yeah,
oddities.
I didn't want to go too crazy with this, but I wanted to throw some dumb random shit at you guys.
I want to go one more time at least.
Okay. All right. Let's do another D100. You are reaching in for an 18. We already got an 18. You get another egg.
Can I go again since I already had that one? I'll spend another gold.
You got 2 eggs. You're just gonna keep pulling out eggs, aren't you? All right. You get a tiny silver icon of a raven. Caw-caw.
I'll keep that. Give me a sec. I heard a really loud noise going on, so I'll be right back. Give me a second.
Okay.
Is there any trinkets or other random items that he has outside of the box, or is he only selling from the
No,
box?
he's just selling from the box. That's his whole thing.
Okay.
He's
I know
basically
it-
he's a gumball machine.
Yeah.
It's like a box connected to the lost dryer dimension.
Pretty much.
I noted the elemental evil table would have had a cyclops fish.
Jesus.
I
Yeah,
kind of want.
I didn't-
I want one more because Buggins is still
Alright.
trying to like reach in and figure out what if there's actually stuff in there. Oh. 34.
All
That's
right,
like
34.
half.
A rectangular metal device with 2 tiny metal cups on one end that throws sparks when wet. What?
Any metal device that throws sparks.
Is that a fucking battery?
Yeah.
That's a 9-volt battery.
Yeah.
You pull out a 9-volt battery.
I lick it and like. No.
Were you pulling that
Actually,
from?
Why?
All you
has
have
a
to do
weird
is
taste.
wait for 300 years or so of technological advantages, and you'll
Right.
be able to use that.
Yeah.
Pretty much is just.
I'll just use it for what 5-year-olds do, and I'll lick it. Get that
Right.
get that weird metallic taste that from licking it. No.
If it makes sparks, you can use it to set fires and stuff.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Like if you press a 9-volt battery in a steel wool, it like instantly lights up. Which is so weird.
I mean, I'm thinking like little tiny ones that you put in a toy, but they could also be enormous.
There's a mystery.
I can't believe that's an item on here. It's like the way it described it. I'm just like, what the fuck? Oh, it's a fucking battery.
No idea what that sound was, but I'm not dead, so it doesn't matter.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think we're just waiting for Dave to get back and we can keep going. But
Dave Areno.
Daverino making copy.
oh yeah, so you guys are like right about here now. Forgot to adjust your.
That is the worst arrow I've ever seen.
I didn't draw it. You guys like my horsey sounds?
Well, they are good.
I like them.
Yeah, just in time for us to get some horses.
Oh no! I dropped my coconuts. The robin ran away. He bravely ran away. When
Still
Dave
what the
hell
reared
that
its
noise?
Shut up!
ugly head, he turned and fled.
Shut up, you fools! Oh boy.
Please, just a little of the peril. Well, okay.
Damn, we moved away, so I can't pull any more trickings while we wait, huh? I have 677 more tries. That's why I was asking.
Yeah. Do you want to do another one? We can keep doing it.
I would like to
while we're
do
waiting.
another one. That would be awesome.
Okay. 50. Oh, where the hell did that? Okay, there we go. A whistle made from gold-colored wood.
Ooh, I could use that. It's my rape whistle.
Of course it is. Or just a whistle.
Yeah, it could be that too, I guess.
All right, Dave, you back with us?
Yeah, sorry, dog was misbehaving.
Yeah.
I'm
Dog
probably
ate
gonna leave
doggo.
all this behind on the side of the road anyway, so you know.
All right. So you guys, you spend the night chilling in the tavern, having a few drinks, shooting the shit and whatnot.
Can I gamble?
Yeah, you can gamble if you want. I forget how that works.
We were just doing like a 1-day thing instead of the week-long thing.
Okay. I mean, there's not a whole ton of people in here too. That's the other thing. So.
Yeah, so let's just call it like a stake of 5 GP.
Okay.
And then it was a perception, wait, it's persuasion, deception, and something else. There's rules for the fucking thing too. But go on, I'll do the rolls
Gambling.
while you.
Downtime activities, gambling.
Yeah, take care of the other stuff.
Okay.
I'll do
Well, I
the
mean, we're kind of doing like tavern junk, so
yeah.
it's all good.
But I thought other people might want to do things.
Okay. Well, actually, I did have one thing I needed to do.
Kind of
So,
looks like Ironmar is faxing right now.
all right. So yeah, you guys are hanging out in the tavern for a while. It's starting to get dark out. Sovel, you step outside for a bit just to kind of grab some air and check out the stars. It's a pretty nice night, you know.
My
There's only
character is probably a little bit drunk because he does have that problem with drinking.
yeah. Yeah, so you're just you know, got like super clear night. You can see this whole sky full of stars. And you're just staring, and suddenly you're like, you find yourself standing in front of this castle surrounded by marshlands, and you're just sort of like in the moment, and you point forward, and you see this mob of lizard men like run in front of you, like as if you're like commanding them. And they start charging this castle. And up on the castle, you see on the ramparts, there's all these bullywugs, which are like these frogmen. And they're like freaking out seeing all these lizard men. They're like shooting arrows, throwing spears and stuff. And the lizard men are like blocking stuff with their, you know, with their shields, and like climbing up on the walls and like clubbing the bullywugs and shit. And they're like, you know, this whole massive battle starts happening. And then you sort of snap back to reality when one of the tavern staff like grabs you on the shoulder, like, "Hey man, you all right? You were spacing out there for a bit. Too much to that halfling coach, eh? Know what I mean? Eh?"
Maybe. So,
Well,
did I just
brilliant.
have like a vision, or was I
Yeah.
daydreaming, or like
Yeah, you had like kind of a prophetic vision of some
Okay.
manner,
all right.
where you
so
were
I felt
commanding.
weird about it. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't daydreaming. I felt like, whoa, that's unusual.
Yeah,
I
it was
shouldn't
like
have-
it was really vivid. Like it felt
Yeah.
like you were there.
Yeah.
Was he a bullywug or?
He was himself,
Oh, okay.
you know, because you know you saw yourself point, and you know the lizards, they seem to attack on your command. But yeah,
Interesting.
I would.
the,
Yeah. I would definitely look in my glass and be like, what the fuck did I just drink?
yeah, and you know the tavern.
This is some good shit, guys. Dude,
Does
did you
anybody
have some of
else see this?
This is great.
Yeah.
That's what I call beer.
Yeah. Go to a psychiatrist to get it, you know, your vision interpreted, and
And he's like,
Plain
"Yo,
old
that's fucked up."
LSD.
I'm
tell
going
me
to
about
prescribe
your
you some
relationship
mushroom.
with your mother. Would you describe her as cold and lizard-like?
Warm and frog-like.
Yeah. So, you know, you're like, okay, that was weird, whatever. And you head back inside with your adventuring buddies, and, you know, you guys enjoy the rest of the night and eventually turn in.
At this point, my character is beginning to think about he should drink less, and this is the kind of drink that's happening now.
Maybe, you know,
Yeah.
maybe it means something, though. You don't know. You've had visions before.
Can I get any information out of people also?
I mean, yeah, what are you trying to learn?
I'm trying to like find out like if there's any like recent activity with the Cult of the Dragon, but without as and or any like bandits or shit I should be looking out for. We should be looking out for on our way to
So yeah, you basically hear that like this whole path like has been really clear for like the past season or so. Like there haven't really been any incidents of bandits. Some people are saying like, oh, maybe they moved on, or maybe some adventurers came in and cleared some out, and the rest of them were scattered. Like, oh, maybe we don't want to deal with that. But yeah, things have been pretty calm up this way, from what you can tell. As for the Cult of the Dragon, like nobody's really heard too much about them. Like news from the attack on Greenest hasn't really spread very far yet. So it's still like fresh news. Like so, there's not a ton. Basically, there's nothing you guys don't already know that you would hear from someone else.
okay.
Like you guys are kind of the most informed about the cult right now.
Is there any other rumors or cool notes about the tavern? Like,
Maybe it'd be a good idea to ask a question about the history of that area, like if there was ever like a giant castle of frog people that were fighting lizards, or just to maybe see if there's any reason, like did Sovel see like a vision of something that happened in the past, or
Does Sovel even tell us that weird vision? That might not be something you volunteer.
Yeah. He keeps it to himself. He already feels pretty weird about it. And yeah. He's just gonna file it away in his brain.
Actually, Sovel, go ahead. Give me a nature check. Actually, or a nature or survival. You can use either, whichever one's higher. I think would work for this.
Nurture.
Nurture.
Okay. So yeah, you have no idea where that castle is. Like you've never been there before. Like you have no idea, what the hell that was. Like you kind of have a feeling that's an actual location. Like your brain just didn't make that up and, have you lead this weird lizard bullywug brawl. But like you have no idea where it is. Yeah. Or you got what else? You guys are just kind of like asking around for rumors and stuff, or?
yeah, just like random, like, hey, I'm adventurers, or anything cool, like random rumors of the area, like, there's a cool magic sword in the rock out back. Nobody can ever pull it. That sort of stupid shit. Or like, Missy's apple pie is actually like the best thing on this trail. Make sure you actually order it.
Yeah,
I could vouch for
I
her
mean,
cherry pie.
Anyone with some exceptionally long hair?
Nah, not really. It's kind of just a weird road stop. Like, there's nothing super interesting here. Like, maybe you ask the bartender about like the pangolin, and he's just like, I don't know what the fuck a pangolin is.
Me neither. I don't know what a pangolin is.
Yeah,
they're a little like
I
an
don't know.
Asian armadillo type thing.
Yeah, like I don't know what an armadillo is either. Like,
Can I buy
It's in
a round
Texas.
for everybody while we're doing this? And how much will it cost me?
oh yeah, don't worry about it. It's like living expenses, so we don't really track that. It's kind of like, buying a bunch of beers would be like in copper. So it's
I'm doing it. Next round's on me.
All right.
All right.
You just
If anyone can
Merrick.
see way down here, I'm down here.
Merrick's
I'm only
trying to
3
get
feet.
everyone a little tank.
Yeah.
Well, you figure the more they drink, the more they'll talk, so
Yeah. Oh, well, so like that's the thing. There really isn't a ton of interesting stuff around here. It's
Yeah.
I got a 27 on the find.
But you never know who
There's
knows
nothing.
who and who heard what. you
yeah.
know?
I pretty much gave Boogans like all of the pertinent stuff. Like you guys won't really, I'd be like, oh, I heard Lord Doodledong of such and such. Yelled at his wife the other day, and she punched him in the dick. Right in the dick, I say.
And is Mary cheating
Such
on her husband?
audacity.
Because that's what I heard.
And it caused him to bite it off because he's a very flexible man.
What the fuck? No.
Wow. Yeah, the only other thing I might do, because we're actually resting indoors for the night, is to pull Antonio aside and show him the horn I took from Cyanrath and see if he can help fashion it into like a dagger or something.
Like, hey man,
Penis.
I'm gonna ask the bartender if he has a hidden stash of better stuff somewhere that I can take with me.
well, he points to like the shelf behind him. He's like, yeah, that's just like painted on, and he pats the top shelf, and it's just like a painting of alcohol.
What's
The
under
word
the
alcohol.
bar?
It's like, all we got here is ale, friend. Sorry.
Boo! Boo!
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad ale. It's just, that's it. That's all they got.
Should we probably eat something while we're here? I don't know.
Yeah, you guys get food and things.
Get some
yeah, so-
nachos. Get some wings, maybe. Bar food.
25-cent wings? What?
Yeah, you guys gorge yourselves in the all-you-can-eat wings for one silver.
Am I
So
able
whatever.
to buy like a bottle of wine or something to take with us?
Yeah,
when we
yeah,
leave?
you could just grab a bottle of wine,
Alright.
like that'd be like a silver or something for like a decent wine, I guess. I don't know. And he's like, all right, fine, whatever.
If there actually is all you can eat wings, we should have a competition to see who can eat the most wings.
Oh God. Do you guys want to do that?
The
Yes.
Antonio, but he'll be cheating and just dropping it down as armor. I swear I ate it.
All right.
Would
Yeah,
that
you
be
guys.
that would be
Yeah,
constitution,
Yeah,
right?
if you guys want to do a wing eating contest, we'll just resolve that real quick. Everyone just give me a con save, and whoever's got the highest.
Con.
Oh no.
Wow.
Where the hell is it?
Boogans, I don't think you have advantage, do you?
No.
Oh God. Yeah, everyone just roll con. Jesus. Merrick's gonna win. Watch.
No, Corvus
Alright.
just got.
Oh my
Corvus
God.
got hungry
Oh,
at the thought of killing somebody.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
you're right. It's a tie.
yeah, so Corvus and Sovel, you guys are like eating on the most wings, and everybody's just kind of like,
Do you get
Block,
our
you're just
pictures
immediately
up on
like,
the wall?
nope, this is not for me.
yeah.
Something's wrong with the spice. Your stomach is immediately like, nope,
Yeah.
not
too
doing
rich.
this. Boogans, you're not far behind him. The rest of you guys like are able to just kind of enjoy it, but Sovel and Corvus just sort of just really go to town on this like massive pile of chicken wings and.
Does this
Well,
taste like
good
frog
wings,
to
man.
you?
Oh, they say frog is chicken of the pond. Oh, nobody says that. And bats are chicken of the cave. And so, no. But yeah, so you guys, relax and chill. You get some decent beds for the night, and while you guys are sleeping, Marek, come back. I got some stuff for you.
A
Alright.
potato.
Are you back?
I had to turn off the AC. It was getting really cold in here.
Well, I have some stuff for you. So, while you're sleeping, you have a dream. You're in the body of a gold dragon flying across this expansive wilderness toward this giant-ass mountain in the distance. And you fly up to the mountain. You're like, oh, this is fucking rad. I'm fucking flying. I'm a dragon. Yeah, bitches. And you fly up to the mountain and you park on the summit, and up top is this massive platinum dragon who you immediately recognize as Bahamut, and he's like, "What's up, bro?"
High five!
Yeah, like, dragon high five. It's like, all right, man. Like, I just wanted to say, like, I've been watching you, and fighting the cult of the dragon. Those guys are dicks. They're like worshiping my sister and bullshit. She's evil as fuck. You know this. You know this shit. But yeah. So like good job on that. But I'm a little worried about your soul. I sent you on this journey to maybe learn some humility, and I don't know if you're taking it too seriously. You're kind of like threatening to cut people's junks off and stuff. That's weird, bro.
It was a joke.
Okay. Well, you know, I just keep fighting evil. That's the important thing, and but don't let yourself fall to the seductive power of evil. That shit happens, and it's not cool. You don't want to do that. That's bad news, man. It's bad news. But yeah. So I just wanted to say, like, hey, nice job. Keep it up, and maybe we'll see you back up here in Dragontown one of these days, huh? And then, you know, you
give him a bro hug and you know.
you give him a bro hug, and you fly off, and but like as you're going to fly off, suddenly your wings and stuff don't work, and you realize you're back in your halfling body, and you're falling toward the ground, and just before you hit the ground, you wake up back in your bed in the tavern in a cold sweat, and just like,
I didn't miss Christmas.
I didn't miss Christmas. but yeah, you just have a weird Bahamut dream, and you know, talking to your god and stuff. No big deal.
At least I got a high five.
But yeah, so you know, you guys next morning you guys pack up and set out, and you make the rest of the journey to El Chirel without any incident. So yeah, you guys are in El Chirel. Let me read the description of it because it's pretty cool. All right, that's not the one I need. This is the one I need. Okay. El Chirel, a large, orderly city overlooking the river Kionthar, is filled with merchants, river traders, and farmers markets. Its most distinguishing feature is a brilliant magical light that hovers above it, illuminating it day and night. This light is painful to undead and visible from almost every corner of Eltrigard, of which El Chirel is the capital, appearing from afar as a star or distant sun. So, this is pretty sick merchant town you guys roll into that's got, like, basically a giant, like, magical light above it.
Magical things.
Ooh,
So,
magical lights.
Yeah.
I wanna buy magical things.
Alright.
Just some
But
cat.
you guys are on your mission here first. You remember you're meeting up with your bro, right?
Oh, was it Leosin or something?
Yeah, Leosin, the monk.
Okay.
Well, that was one of the names you had. He gave you another name that if he was unavailable for whatever reason.
I do not remember.
Okay. That's okay. I'll help you guys out. So yeah, the other name he gave you was for Anthar Froom, who's a paladin of I think the same order you're in, Corvus.
Yeah.
The Order of the Gauntlet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
A little bit
yeah,
of a brief
basically
explanation.
Leosin said like, hey, come find me in this city. If you can't track me down, track down this dude. He'll probably be drinking. Can't be too hard.
Yeah. All right. So I guess we have to do the hard work of checking out all the local taverns and everything.
Someone has to go to every
I'll check
tavern.
out
We
all
didn't
the
have to drink
taverns.
at all of them. That's not how
Oh no, we gotta go to every tavern.
Bar crawl. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you guys, are you asking around for like one of them, both of them, or like?
I guess both, since
Okay.
Where did Leosin set you up? 'Cause it
We might want to think about how we approach this, because if there's cultists looking around for him too, we could get back to him.
No.
Is
No.
Well.
Is it a huge place, or is it somewhere where we might,
No, it's a big city.
like someone who knows him, where they might be able to find it, like have an idea where he is?
Didn't Leosin give us a specific place to meet him?
Yeah, he told you he'd be in the city, but he didn't give you like an exact location.
Okay. Maybe there's some like bar or place he was hanging out.
Oh, he did. Oh no, he did not. He just mentioned he'd be in the city and to ask around for him when you got there. And if you can't find him, look for Anthar Froom instead. So, what are you guys doing?
I guess we should look around for Leosin first, and then try to find Anthar
Ah.
Thrum.
So if you guys are all looking, just make persuasion checks. Because you're like asking around, seeing if you can find directions from people and stuff.
Oh.
Oh. Merrick,
Wait, I
like,
can re-roll that though. I have a
can?
thing that lets me re-roll a 1, don't I?
Oh, right, yeah, you got halfling luck. Okay. So Locke, Boogans.
Apparently, my gruff exterior works here.
Yeah.
Bezig tear his arms off.
Yeah. So oh, and Merrick, you got the 13 on the reroll. Yeah. So you guys, most of the people you talk to like have no idea who Leosin is. They're like, yeah, I've never heard of that dude. You guys, yeah, like even you guys with the good rolls, you're like, yeah, you spend like the next like couple of hours asking around for him, and like nobody has a fucking clue where this dude is. But Locke and Boogans, you're like, okay, let's try Onthar, and they're like, oh yeah, that dude, yeah, he's at this place. This is his hangout spot. And they send you to a tavern called A Pair of Black Antlers.
That's a long thing to put on a sign.
Yeah. Or they just put a pair of black antlers on a sign, and
Yeah,
you know.
no one's gonna get it
Most
unless
people-
there's words.
Well,
Yeah.
most people weren't literate, so
Yeah.
probably not gonna need the words on it.
Well, in ye olden times, no, but this is D&D times, so.
Right, yeah, who knows about the literacy rates in D&D fantasy
Yeah.
world?
But yeah, so what are you guys doing? Locke and Boogans are the only ones who like have a lead right now. Are you guys like regrouping, or are you just heading there yourselves, or?
If the rest of the group is
Hey.
we probably should regroup. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
I say we go as a group.
Does Corvus know him by anything other than reputation, or is he like chummy with him?
You probably just know him by reputation. Like I think he's not like super high up, but he does have like a I don't know. He has a significant position somewhere. I don't have his stuff in front of me, so sorry. But yeah, you're not like super chummy with him. You've heard of him though.
Okay.
So like if you saw him, you would probably recognize him.
Yeah, I think we should let the party know, but I want to enter separately, like a little earlier, and try to make chummies with like a group of people, just so that there's a the third hijacker.
All right. So you guys wanna go to the Black Antlers like one by one?
I don't care what they do. I want to go separately. I'm gonna go separately, especially
Okay.
since like I'm gonna attract a lot of attention.
I'll
being,
wait
like,
5 minutes and go in
cat.
behind you.
So basically, you like go right. You tell Locke like, "Hey, I'm just gonna go right there. Go get everybody," or something, right? Or,
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'll
yeah,
take out the
Boogans,
threats and exits.
yeah. So you head in there, and Locke goes to get everyone. So you got a little bit of time before everyone shows up. Let's see. All right, they don't have much info on the tavern here, but yeah. You just head into the tavern and you see this dude hanging out. Where is his fucking handout? Because this picture of him is pretty great. What's that? No. Fuck. Where is he? Gosh dang it.
You don't have a tavern map?
I don't have a tavern map, no. I might
Kelly.
actually. Hold on. Let
I'll
me
be filling
get.
everyone at the table.
Yeah. Oh, here he is. All right. So he's this big, this chunky boy, this like king. Yeah,
That
this
loincloth,
King
though.
this fucking King Baratheon looking dude. Like, looks like he's about to go hunt a boar or some shit. Get gored to death.
I
Whatever.
like his spurs.
He's taking a duke.
So yeah, like you see him, he's drinking at a table, basically like by himself.
He's not subtle.
Huh?
The dude is not subtle.
No, he is not subtle at all.
Is he arguing with his half-empty glass?
Probably.
Tell him it's not doing his job correctly.
Most likely. Oh yeah, and you wanted let me see if I got a tavern map. Hold on. I may have one here. Oh shit, I do have a tavern. Alright.
Oh shit.
Ta-da!
Dark.
I don't... Yeah, oh shit, you guys... Okay, hold up. I gotta disable the bullshit. I don't need to do the fucking dynamic lighting on this.
I have dark vision.
Shut up! Alright, yeah, so this is your... Yeah, you guys can drag yourselves on. I don't think you have the stone face anymore.
No, I'm gonna remember that myself.
I don't know if I have a... Oh no, I think I do. I think I made one for this dude, so let me see if I can find that shit. I think I made a token for him. Antar, where you at? Yes! I made a fucking token. So, yeah, he's like at this table. Chilling, drinking. You know. Oh, Boogans, you go in first. You don't see like any threats or anything. It looks, you know, it's a fucking
Any
tavern
tavern.
in the middle of a city. There's a couple people getting drank. Oh, all right. I gotta get rid of the nature stuff.
Yeah, I was about to ask
The
if you had any
screaming
kind of
ladies
tavern
throwing me
music.
up. Yeah, I do good. There we go. Tavern. There you go.
I like the tavern music. Give me a sec, I got a bio.
All right. Yeah. Does anyone need a bio break while I get all this set up and shit?
Yeah, that's a good call.
I should probably turn off the horses. Where do we got? Do I have ambient city stuff? Oh yeah, there we go.
It's nap and snack time.
This is fine. Oh wait, does this work? Dinner party. There we go. Yeah, it's like people eating at the tavern and stuff.
At least we're missing some of the characters.
Yeah, let me... Who are we missing? We got Marek, Locke, Corvus, Boogans. We need Antonio and Sovel. There we go. Ta-da. You guys and your chunky hit points.
Pretty cool. We don't have a handout for the monk, right?
Actually, I think I did. I might have forgotten to give it to you. Hold on. Oh, no, he doesn't... Oh, no, there he is. Okay.
I had a bag, sorry.
There you go. There is Leosin. So that's his handout.
Why is his head so big?
He's a half-elf.
Okay.
It's not really, he has a big head. He's just got a tiny body. And he's
I
a
guess.
monk, you know? So he's dexterity all the way, bro.
Leosin's there too?
No. I just forgot to show the handout.
So when I brain fart on his name, I can read it.
Oh yeah, and this, Cyan Wrath that you killed had a handout also, so I'll show you that.
Yeah, that nice dagger.
Ooh, nice.
Now in my possession.
Yeah, he cut off his fucking horn. It's like brutal.
Am I close enough to... Is there anyone else at this guy's table? Is it just him, or...
Nah, it's just him. He's got like a bunch of beers on the table and shit.
Can I kind of like buddy up to him a little bit and be like, hey bro, what's going on, man? Let me,
Yes.
let me buy you a drink.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for
He's just
everybody to
like,
get
excellent!
Or
A man
Sickle.
after my own heart!
Hey, I'm down here. Okay. What do you want? What's your poison? I will buy you anything in this bar. You want this
I don't-
table? I'll buy you this table.
Nah, he's like, just another beer, it's fine.
Alright. 2. Let's have a competition. Drinking competition, you and I. Let's do this.
He's like,
Good
maybe
show.
later. Maybe later. I'm waiting on some people.
Alright.
Check your I am.
Oh, what is this? Oh shit! No shit. I didn't know this existed. All right.
Also, I think I asked before, but I didn't think I got a response. Is Onthar human and chunky, or is he just a dwarf?
He's human and chunky.
Okay.
Yeah, he looks very dwarfy, but no, he's human and chunky.
Okay.
He mother like
He's-
the halfling.
He's thick.
breed.
Hey, want to have a wing eating competition?
Nice. Alright, so yeah, I'll use that next time you guys want to ask for weird rumors and shit. Oh my god, patrons! Merrick! I rolled, Dave sent me a random generator in one of the, okay, male halfling wizard. So not quite right.
Yeah.
It's great.
I just like the menu because it's like, here's something you can order.
Yeah. I can give you guys like a description of the inn and the innkeeper and you know, what's on the menu and stuff.
I'm just throwing back ales with this guy. We're having a good
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Can you guys get the oysters?
Every round's on me. You look like a stand-up citizen.
All right. So yeah, you're just chilling with them. What are the rest of you guys doing while Merrick's already like meeting with Onthar here?
I feel like Locke's gonna come in and be a little bit down to business. It's like, definitely here to raise a glass with you, but my allies and I were sent by Leosin to find you.
It's like, oh, great, yeah. Come on, let's sit down, guys. I've been hearing good things. We gotta celebrate. Come on.
Slam
Get
my
everyone in
tankard on the
here.
table. Let's drink to that.
He's like, no, I got some special stuff for you guys here. Let's
Ooh.
Bring everyone in. Come on, we gotta.
All right,
Check it for
everyone,
poison.
get over
Check
here.
it for poison.
Come on.
So are the rest of you guys come in or?
Yeah, we're still missing one person from actually.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, Kevin's not back. Whoops. Sorry, Kevin.
Yeah, no, I'm willing to. I feel this whole session so far has just been taverns and drinking.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah.
It's my specialty.
We're
Getting in
living
the spirit of the
vicariously through D&D, guys. Oh my God, taverns! I forget what that's like. Haven't left my
I
house
know,
in
right?
fucking years.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been like a year now, so. you
Oh
know.
man, the wedding tomorrow. I'm definitely pulling the "I haven't seen you since the plague" move.
So, what is the special stuff that you speak of?
All right, so we got Kevin back. So yeah, Kevin, basically, Onthar's like telling everyone like, "Hey, come on, we gotta celebrate." So he's
Come on
like,
over to the
waving y'all.
table, people.
Yeah.
What's the occasion?
Like, well, you guys have been doing good work, so you know. At least that's what I've heard from Leosin and whatnot.
That's the story
yeah,
we're
are you-
speaking too.
Did
Yeah,
he pour his special stuff for us already?
No,
or is
no,
he
not
still
yet.
out?
He's just waiting for y'all to gather around and shit. Just wanna,
And settle down.
yeah, get everyone settled, and you know, he waits a few minutes for you guys to get in, you know, find
Eventually
seats and
come
whatnot.
over to the
And
table.
then he yells to the barkeep, who is a short male dwarf. He's like, barkeep, today is a special occasion. Break out the Bugman 7X. And the barkeep like gives him a salute, and he reaches under and he takes out this massive fucking growler, and it just says Bugman's, and then there's 7 X's on the label, and he brings it over with a bunch of tankards, and
Now, if you die, it's gonna become Buckman's 8.
no, he
Locke knows
Yeah.
what it is. He's like,
yeah,
"Oh,
Locke is familiar with this. Anthar explains to you guys that this is like the strongest dwarven beer you can find in the whole of the Sword Coast.
Sounds like
So
a
are we
triple IPA.
toasting now? Is that what's going on?
Yes.
This is a rough campaign day for.
So
I would say.
I'm gonna take my drink and I'm
Yeah.
gonna pretend to drink and go ha ha ha, and just kind of like
Sorry.
subtly throw it over my shoulder so he doesn't see me.
Oh
you know.
no! Don't waste Bugman's.
I don't want to know. I want to do it so he doesn't
that's
see it.
like 90% alcohol.
Yeah, it's.
I love
it's just-
Everclear.
It's really strong, really good alcohol.
I just want to pretend to drink it, but not
You're
actually.
just
drink
like,
it.
yeah, you remember
Like,
oh yeah, I'm
yes,
3
I'll
feet tall.
toast to you.
Yeah.
I'm just
You
like,
remember you're 3 feet tall and that this will probably fucking kill you.
Exactly.
Because it's made by dwarves, so.
so
Alright,
it's
so
going
that's
over my
fair.
shoulder subtly.
Alright, so you're like, yeah, so he like gives a toast to all you guys. You know, do y'all, everyone who's drinking the Bugmans, give me a con save, because that shit is, is like fire water. Oh god.
What do I have to do if I'm
Can I roll
only
with advantage?
pretending to
'Cause
drink it though?
I'd have a
sleight
high
of hand.
tolerance.
What's that?
Can I roll with advantage because I'd have a high tolerance?
Yeah,
to
yeah, I'll
drunk?
give you advantage, because you're.
You don't have like a bonus of tutor poisons?
No, just a minor
Oh
drinking
my god.
problem.
Yeah, I roll a 2
Yeah.
with that.
Oh my god. Alright,
As
well
an
you're lucky
Asimar,
that
do I have an
Anthar is.
advantage?
What's that?
As an Asimar, would I have an advantage?
Is it what?
An
An
Asimar?
I don't think so. I don't think you have like alcohol resistance or something.
So can I say, did he notice me accidentally spill it
No,
over?
like you very like obviously like, and like it splashes loudly behind you, and like the person sitting in the chair at this table is like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And like, but Anthar is like way too sloshed to even notice. He's
Good,
like,
I'm like, sorry dude, I'm too drunk, guys, I missed.
he's like, that's the good shit, huh? And I think you guys, Locke, you like, no. That was a DC 20.
As long as he doesn't notice, I don't really care.
That's Dwarven 7X, man, so that's like a DC 20. Like, none of you made that save, so you're all like immediately like...
Can we get
Wow.
another one? And then maybe I can like save it. I'm serious. Can we order like another round and then I can just kind of like pour it into a bottle and then pretend to like drink something.
Pour it into your flask or something.
Yeah.
Or your water.
I want to take it. I want to take it with me.
You fill your water skin up with buckets.
Yeah, because then if we come across someone else further down the line, be like, hey, I got something really good for you.
All right. Yeah, I
You
guess
can start
you
a
can.
fire.
Yeah. Yeah, this stuff is probably pure enough to start a fire. Like it's.
Well, you
Yeah.
only need 40% to start a fire.
Yeah.
I want
it's-
to more use it to get a like a guard sloshed or somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I kind of want to save it.
Well, I
like, to
mean,
save the
so
next
It
one.
would take an hour to kick in. I mean, still alcohol.
Yeah,
it's still
whatever.
alcohol.
Physics.
But yeah, like
Or bribe somebody with it, you know?
you also don't have a way to like keep it chilled or anything, so it would probably like not be great in your water
Yeah.
skin.
Does it have to
after.
be chilled though? Like,
Oh yeah, and also, well, yes, it would be, especially if it's like a pre-modern like beer. They
Yeah.
tended to go flat a lot quicker.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
beer nerd
Oh, no,
history
you can't.
knows.
Nah, you can't really save it for later. But like,
Headspace.
yeah.
Alright,
but
never
it,
mind
like
then.
all of you guys who have it, it's like some
can I
of the
dump
best.
my serving into his?
It's like,
They're like, oh,
yeah.
wait, what's that over there? And just kind of like pour it into his.
Yeah. He probably like even if you fail the sleight of hand, he probably pretends not to notice to be polite. 'Cause he knows you're a small man. Yeah, you're fine.
I rolled that.
You needed like a 10. You're good. But yeah, so you guys are like now feeling like very buzzed off this pretty rad dwarven ale, and let's see, what else is this guy like? All right, and so yeah, he kind of just starts like telling you guys stories about his adventures and stuff, and you know he's been around a while, so he's seen some shit. But yeah, he tells you he's a paladin of Torm, the god of heroics and bravery. So he's a man of action who loves jokes and pranks, a stiff drink, and a friendly scuffle. And you know, like out of nowhere, he's just like, all right, he like
Punching
slams
people.
he just like slams his arm on the table and he like shows his massive fucking bicep. He's like, who wants to arm wrestle?
I'll do it.
I'll arm wrestle him. I feel he's a paladin in the
All
same
in good
order.
jest, you know. I might as well try, right? You never know.
Oh, the little man is gonna wrestle.
Is there
You
anything that I
you-
have in my arsenal that can help?
No, you have 8 strength, dude. You like get up and he
All
looks at
right.
you like,
Come on,
come
man.
on, man.
Come on, I
I'll
got this. I got
him.
this. I'll
It's
roll
already
my straight
competition.
check if you want me to. Let's do this.
I'll put my acrobatics against his athletics.
I don't think that's how that works.
Arm wrestling's not all strength. In fact, it's,
Hey, I
mostly
rolled for it.
mechanics.
All right, but this is gonna be an athletics roll, so
Ugh.
are you? Yeah, Merrick, you gotta convince him. He doesn't want to wrestle you because he's like, no.
What are
you're-
you afraid to arm wrestle me because I'm only 3 feet tall? Come on.
It's like I'm afraid to embarrass you.
I'm gonna do it anyway, just because you know.
Alright,
Let's do
alright,
this.
Just like, so you roll. the
Just
8
just
on
for fun,
athletics.
you know.
All right, and he just like
Let me win.
immediately is like,
He throws
Oh,
you across
okay.
the.
yeah, he like.
We're trying to be chummy here, so why not, right? It's for comedic
All right,
purposes.
so he like lets you win. He like feels bad, so he's just like, okay. Oh no, I got beaten by the halfling sorcerer.
I stand up and I do this.
So you're like on the table flexing, and it's like, all right, who wants to go next? He's like, I need.
Who else is doing it?
I want to challenge him to a thumb wrestling.
You? It's like, all right, thumb wrestling.
And then when I put out my paw, he's like, "Where's your thumb?"
Oh man. What do you want to use for that?
Don't use your claws. That's
Is
cheating.
would that be like sleight of hand or something? Or?
I feel like that I might have it. Yeah, I feel like that might work, like for my guy to sleight of hand him,
All
and
right,
then like,
he's just.
and then he could probably still use like athletics
Yeah, he's
or.
he's just gonna try to use his athletic thumb. Alright. No, you like narrowly beat him at thumb Oh no, because you
No, it
don't have
doesn't matter.
advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well he narrowly somehow finds your thumb equivalent and manages to he's definitely like, what's going on? You know. And he's like, why is there 2 of you all of a sudden?
Bartender, another round over here, please. Thanks.
It's like another of the Bugmans, and everybody, they're just like, no.
Just regular ale, I think.
I feel bad he hasn't gotten his proper arm wrestle, so I'm willing to do it unless
Yeah.
Corvus wants to go first.
Yeah, I think
I'll go
Corvus wanted
first.
to, yeah.
Yeah, I figure in the same order if he
You guys
asks.
should,
Alright.
you guys should Rochambeau to see who gets the.
Nice.
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors it. Just,
I like Rochambeau a lot better.
Kick him in the nuts.
yeah.
I watched
Yeah,
South
Rochambeau?
Park too.
So what is it? Is this
Alright.
in athletics?
Yeah, athletics.
Ooh,
Oh, nice. So you guys are like,
very nice.
yeah. So you both put on this like impressive display of arm wrestling strength, but in the end you managed to beat him, and you call upon your Azimar awesomeness, and you're like, ha!
Set myself on fire. Oh, feel free to win this one.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like your halo lights up or some shit. I don't know. Or
Yeah.
not your halo. You don't.
So
I
I
don't
want to
think
be
you
a
have a halo.
gracious winner though, because he is ahead
Yeah.
of me in my order. So.
Yeah, and it was a very close match. So he was like, well fought, Paladin, well fought. And then Locke, you wanted to have a go, right?
You can do it, or I can arm wrestle myself.
It's,
I hope you don't lose.
I'll summon the Echo, and then the Echo and I just fucking.
Wait,
you
there
and the
really
Echo-
are 2 of them.
Anthar just like grabs.
Just pop out your clone and
Alec
arm
and
wrestle
just
it.
like, okay, you guys are seeing 2 of him too, right? Like,
No. 3.
Dude, who? We're the only ones here. I don't know what you're talking about.
all right. So you guys, you just kind of hang out with this dude for a while. Oh, that's not the thing I need. This is the thing I need. All right. Let's see. You can spend as much or as little time on interactions as you and your players want.
I'm just gonna get up on the table
Guaranteed
and
to have a good time in Froome's company, provided they consider continual drinking, arm wrestling, horseback riding contests, sparring, and weapon training to be a good time.
I'm just gonna
Okay, I
dance
didn't
in
really
the middle
get
of
to
the
that
table
stuff,
for
but-
everyone's enjoyment. You're welcome.
They're gonna be the horse.
No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna skip ahead because I don't want to get too bogged down on this. But yeah, like you guys, we can kind of thusly this the rest of the day but you guys, you chill with Anthar for a while, and he seems to take a liking to you guys and all of your, you're willing to put up with all of his shenanigans. So, but yeah, so eventually, yeah, so you guys are hanging out at the tavern for a while, and later in the evening, you guys see he gets up suddenly and like he heads into the back and he just kind of leaves you guys. He's like, yeah, just hang out here for a while. I'll be back in a bit, and you guys are just kind of chilling, and a little while later, he sends a squire out to greet you guys. So this,
Just sleep.
huh?
Just sleep. It's alright.
no. But he leads you back to a private space in the tavern.
Ooh, the VIP area.
Yeah, they
Karaoke
basically take
bar.
you into the VIP room of the tavern.
The
Yeah, so I'll just
champagne room.
move him back here. Do I have? Where's he at? Yeah, and then your buddy Leosin is actually here as well this time. But yeah, so they're, yeah, I mean, so Froome's squire shows you to a private space off the tavern's common room and closes the door when he leaves. Waiting for you in the room are the broad-shouldered human paladin, the monk Leosin, and many pitchers of dark red wine. The paladin's face wears a serious expression, unlike his usual open countenance. My friends, we have important business to discuss. At this point, you know almost as much about it as we do, and thanks to you, we know twice as much today as we did a 10-day ago. Something rotten is afoot. We have no formal organization to oppose these rascals. Not yet, anyway. We're working on that. And we need people like you, who know how and when to fight, and how and when to keep their heads down and observe. We can't promise you anything except long days filled with danger and stress. But what could be better than that, eh? And, so Anthar and Leosin, along with a handful of other concerned leaders and scholars along the Sword Coast, they're in the early stages of trying to organize against the. They're relaying this all to you. I'm just kind of giving you guys the cliff notes. But yeah, so they're trying to get people together to organize against the cult. They know like some shit's going down, so they're trying to. They're each like talking with their respective organizations, trying to get people on board, all that thing. Leothin works for an organization called the Harpers. You guys may have heard of the Harpers, but you're unlikely to know much about the secretive group beyond what is generally rumored that they're dedicated
Drive around
to.
in small cars.
No.
Okay.
The Harpers are dedicated to furthering equality and justice and to keeping power out of the hands of those who don't deserve it. Erlanther, or Leosin, explains that the Harpers are very loosely organized. Agents are allowed a very wide freedom of action. Anthar represents the Order of the Gauntlet. His order shares many of the Harpers' principles, but the two organizations are very different. The Order of the Gauntlet emphasizes faith, vigilance, and constant struggle against threats of evil. Many of its members are clerics and paladins, but the Order welcomes anyone who shares its ideals. Discipline is key, and the Order is distinctly more structured and hierarchical than the Harpers. The top concern of both groups is the Cult of the Dragon. In the past, the cult was more active to the east, and it was focused on creating Dracoliches, which, if you guys, that's like an undead dragon. So, like, still bad news. But that was like their old hat. Its shift to the Sword Coast and new emphasis on living dragons and on Tiamat are cause for concern. The cult is on the move, and it's up to something big. The Order of the Gauntlet, the Harpers, and a third allied group known as the Emerald Enclave, which I think, Marek, you're affiliated with.
Mm-hmm.
they want to thwart the cult's plans. So in this meeting, Froome and Erlanther are... Sorry, the last names are throwing me off. So Anthar and Leosin are offering the characters the chance to join their faction. At this early stage, there's no pay for members, and there are no ranks. What they can offer is help and support from other members and allies who are spread from Nashkel and Candlekeep in the south to Neverwinter and Mirabar in the north. The horses that Erlanther arranged for you guys are just one small example of the aid the Harpers and the Order of the Gauntlet can provide. So the Harpers can be recognized by the group's symbol, a silver harp nestled between the horns of a crescent moon. Some people wear the symbol openly and others keep it concealed. Leosin wears his medallion around his neck when he is certain that he's not heading into a potential captive situation, sometimes openly, sometimes tucked away. Members of the Order of the Gauntlet wear their holy symbols. Froome's is the right-handed gauntlet of Torm. The Order's universal symbol is a gauntlet grasping a sword by the blade. Froome wears such a symbol on a pendant around his neck, hidden below his flowing beard. Characters don't need to join either faction, but there are advantages to doing so, and no real drawbacks. Even if you don't agree to join, Erlanther and Anthar and Leosin try to enlist your aid in tracking the cult's shipments. So,
I'm already affiliated with one of them, though.
Yeah, you're with the Emerald Enclave, so you probably don't want to.
So
yeah. But I don't know if any of that appeals to any of you guys. They're basically like, yeah, do you want to get in on this shit or?
Which one was the one that was like not super hierarchical? Or
the Harpers.
A lot of...
Yeah, they're kind of like chaotic good, the guilds, I guess.
Alright.
I'm trying to remember what Locke is. Locke was neutral good.
Shit, what's my alignment?
Yeah, I can remember all my characters. I have too many characters.
I'm trying to figure out where my Emerald Enclave description is.
I think it was mentioned in like your background or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys can think on that. So they have another job for you though. So basically, oh sorry, what do you?
Oh no, just looking up the Emerald Enclave. I could seek assistance from woodsmen, hunters, rangers, barbarian tribes, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, they're like the woodsy types. So that might be more suited to you, Sovel, as well when that comes up. But right now, it's just kind of these two offering either the Harpers or the Order of the Gauntlet if you're interested. You don't have to join, but either way, they have a job for you. So
I'd say Locke is probably more leaning toward the Harpers, but I know there's some other orgs that might be better for him. But
yeah. So thanks to you guys, the Harpers now know that the cult is amassing treasure and shipping it north. Where exactly this treasure is going and what the cult plans to do with it are the next two questions that need answering. Leosin and Anthar would like you to join the cult's caravan and accompany it on a journey. Essentially, the way the caravans work in this is a bunch of merchants band together for protection, so they'll have these massive caravans for crossing territory, and so they suggest like you could guys get yourselves hired as guards, present yourselves as a bunch of merchants or something. It's up to you guys how you want to handle it, but basically they want you, hey, like fall in with the convoy or the caravan, and follow them and see what happens.
So we got all these trinkets now. We can kind of pretend we're merchants, just selling random shit, right?
I guess.
Yeah, well, we only have like what, 6 trinkets in total.
Yeah, it probably the easiest thing is probably for you guys to like hire yourselves as caravan guards.
All right, fine, because I make a great caravan guard.
Professional caravan leader.
Exactly.
So there's
like
kind of
you
a
have
way in there.
You know, you have a guy who's literally done it before, so.
Who's literally who has a professional reputation.
Exactly.
On the South Coast as a competent caravan leader.
Yeah.
Specifically.
So remind me about that. You will probably have advantage on the roll for that. let's see. So you get yourselves hired as guards or by other merchants. So the timing of this is the issue. The tracks leaving the occultist camp and the map from Mondad's chamber both indicate that the wagons were heading west to pick up the Coastway Road, where they would turn north to Baldur's Gate, a journey of about 550 miles. The wagons would take 25 to 30 days for that trip, depending on the condition. The wagons pulled out at least a day ahead of your return to the camp, and the characters probably spent a day exploring the event. Oh, yep, all that stuff. Returning to Greenest, resting, and traveling to El Chirel account for 8 to 10 more days, unless you walked or lounged. And yeah, no, you guys pretty much like got there as soon as possible. So probably been like maybe 2 weeks, or no, like a week and a half maybe. Yeah. So the river Kantar flows directly from El Chirel to Baldur's Gate. A sailing vessel can make that trip downstream in about 3 days if it ties up overnight for safety, or 2 if it risks pushing on through night by lamplight. Onthar has already arranged for such a boat to leave at dawn the next morning. And you guys are also, should you accept the job, they provide you with 50 gold for expenses and such.
I'm in.
Awesome.
So, are any of you guys not taking this job?
I feel like we definitely should take it.
Yeah, you kind of you're in the shit now, right?
Yeah,
Like-
why not? Let's do this.
This is
I'm
our
committed
next chance to
Yeah.
deal with this cult.
Deal with these cultist jerks.
Yeah. Let's infiltrate their ranks.
I
That's
think Wayne
handy.
can hear us.
Wayne, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Quiet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not picking anything. I'm not gonna join either faction. I'll do the guard job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, like we have weapons. We look like we could be guards. We're
Oh, yeah,
bloody,
definitely.
we're kind of rough and tumble. They like, yeah, we look like
Yeah.
we're competent.
Yeah,
So-
we are competent.
Yeah.
Have a billowing
Alright.
cape to prove it.
All right, so now that you guys have accepted that night, Onthar sees that you are all equipped with new clothing and gear, even new weapons if you need it. He suggests you change your appearance as much as you can,
Yeah.
in like simple ways to reduce odds of anyone recognizing you. Any of the cultists that were from the camp, you want to reduce the odds of them recognizing you. And also, like if you guys want to do the shopping for magic items, he can help you and kind of show you around the area to what's what. So now we get to do shopping. So
Yeah, I need some shoes.
Montage.
Do we need to
Let's get some shoes.
or can we just buy right off the gun?
yeah, you guys can just buy right off the thing. That's why I was saying like Onthar's just kind of showing you guys around. Like he knows like where all the good shit's hidden.
Do you have a map that shows exactly?
No, it's we
Wait,
don't
can
we
you
don't
roll
need,
three?
we don't. What's that?
Can you roll 3d20 for +5 for to settle up those gambling
okay.
rolls?
Gambling.
So wait, should we look at like
Be right
the
back.
weapon list or something to see
Gambling,
what we're
yo.
trying to buy?
Yeah. So I hold on. So if you go to the
I meant
reference
separately,
materials.
sorry, but I can do
Yes.
that.
Oh.
23.
So yeah, if you go to the reference materials channel, I think there's a. Oh no, I didn't post it. Hold on, I will post the specific documents. There is there's a PDF I've shared with you guys called the Discerning Merchant's Price Guide, and this is basically just the pretty much the gold value for all the magic items.
We have to sell the stuff too, cause
Yeah, right. We gotta figure out how much gold you guys
It's
have
already
gotten.
there.
What's that?
So we would each get 443 gold. It's on the
Nice.
loot pool.
All right.
Though I do have to go and try to find someone who wants to buy the dragon-themed talismans.
Right. You don't need to roll for that. You're in the city. You can just sell them at that.
So-
I'm willing to thusly that.
How many of us are there? There's 6.
Yeah.
Party will. Is it?
Yeah, so but basically everyone gets to add 443 gold to your sheets.
Plus another 46
Plus 46.
and 6 silver.
Add 6 silver, because that's totally gonna make the difference for buying magic
146?
items. 443 and then an additional 46 and 6 silver. I just typed it in the chat in Roll20.
I can do math.
46. Okay.
Yeah.
9.
So it's, what is it, 433 plus 4 plus 46?
Yeah. Sorry, I should have just fucking
I'm
added that up.
189.
3 gold short
Okay.
of plate armor. Damn it.
How much are you short?
Alright, I'm back now.
63.
Oh, you wanted to try and get plate armor?
Oh, we're totally.
That's not
Let me
even
guess, you
magic,
went for
that's
it.
just
No,
mundane shit,
I
but
took
it's
a
good.
bio.
It's good shit to get
Well, I
that.
need it. It's
Yeah.
doing the glass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, unless someone's willing to spot me the gold, I'm out.
I know my shirt's backwards, right? Can you
Oh,
read
don't wanna
backwards?
buy magical shit, or
You could get a sword
Better
still.
save up for it.
well, there's
Yeah.
a couple of things that are really good that you could get for cheap.
There's something weird going on
like
with the
wait,
camera, or everything
look
is
up the,
backwards
I think
today
it's
for
called,
some
like, the
reason. I
multi-tool
think
or
it's
something.
the chroma cam doesn't
Oh, the
read things the
Oh,
right
perfect.
way.
All-purpose tool. That's what it is.
The sonic screwdriver.
Yeah, basically. So it's basically it's a tool set that can turn into any other tool set that you want, and it also gives you +1 on
Yeah,
your
it took a
spell
while,
attack
gamer.
rolls and
It took a
your save
while,
DC
trust me.
for your artificer spells.
There's
So
one like that for
We
the
got all
druid,
but
too.
one.
yeah, I think
On
all the
cam,
classes
so.
have something like. Hold on.
Called the moon sickle for the
Yeah.
for the druid.
That's expensive though.
Yeah, I think the tools. I think they're 2,000. So I don't know that.
1,500.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
15
that's
Oh,
not
shit,
like
okay.
reach by that much gold.
Okay. Never mind.
But I mean,
was-
it doesn't hurt
You
to
can
like,
never get my group
chip
to
in
stream. Yeah,
to-
it was
Yeah.
tough.
I mean, I'm kind
I
of
got
just
really
like throwing
close.
stuff out there that you guys maybe want to work toward. That's not what I.
If anybody has an extra 100 kicking around, do you probably want to buy shift weave clothing? Because then
I
we
do
can
have
do the
hard
cool
shirts.
infiltrating stuff real easy.
I think I already got
words on them,
that.
and they're all going to be
I think I
backwards.
already got that stuff back.
Because chroma cam is not smart
at the
enough
other place
to
when we had a
put
whole bunch of
words
money.
the right
'Cause I
way.
spent a bunch of mine already.
Where do I
All
find
right.
this
Yeah.
clothing?
It's 5e tools.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what,
Yeah,
it was
so
a
we
real
go
bitch to try and
on-
figure out how to space everyone's
I'll
camera to
post
get
the
it fit
direct link.
in the bottom
Okay.
row.
5e tools items. You can filter stuff
The
down.
cam does that as well. See, mine doesn't do it when
and
I do
then
normal
the
streams,
Discerning
but whenever I
Merchant's
use
price guide
Discord,
in,
it's always backwards.
Reference materials. There's prices. So generally, look for what you're willing to spend.
Yeah, there's a
in the
crop
price guide,
option.
And then look up what the
So what I did is I
effect
dragged the Discord thing
I was like kind of overwhelming
sideways,
a bit, but
and then I used
I
the
thought there were
crop
a
thing, and
couple
I cropped the
things that were,
top and the
like, around
bottom to get rid of the
400 that
title
you guys
bar
could
and the
have
black
afforded,
bars on the
but-
top and the
It's
bottom.
not-
Like the weapon of warning, which is
Yeah.
pretty great. Boots of elven kind, which give you
Oh,
advantage on stealth. Which
a +1 weapon's only 500 gold.
yeah.
Trying to think what else.
The funny thing
And
is
then,
that
yeah,
everyone
+1
sees my
shield would be,
shirt
like,
on their
450,
stream,
so if you wanna
like
become
in
mega tanky,
Discord chat.
Corvus,
It's actually
you
the
know.
right way,
I was just thinking of
but
getting.
on my
would
stream
that
it's
be,
backwards, which is stupid.
a good thing to get a +1 shield for. Would that be efficient? You
I don't know,
think?
it's weird. I don't know.
It also would
Discord's
help
dumb.
me on my dexterity throws, right? 'Cause I
Yeah,
would,
yeah, you'd get that bonus to that as well. But yeah, so like a +1 weapon is 500, which is probably
Backwards
the
New
first
Hampshire
thing you
people.
want to get.
Okay.
I'll drink to that.
And then the shield is kind of like a nice thing if you can afford it.
Okay.
Oh, the other thing for you is gauntlets of ogre power.
which are
Everyone's
450.
shopping right now,
Oh
so
yeah,
that's
yeah,
that's
those
what's
are 4.
going
So
on.
that'll basically what those do is they bump your strength up to 19.
Yeah.
So that will also increase your attacks with your weapons and stuff.
Take a look at my.
Well, yeah.
Social
Where?
bio page.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm looking for that. Was that under armor?
It's under. I think it's one. Yeah, wondrous items. So it
Yeah,
should be.
it's
Yeah, wondrous
5e.
items, arms and wrists. Yeah. Or no, hands.
I am
hands,
a
yeah.
halfling,
Okay.
wild casting.
All right. So
Sorcerer.
yeah. So a 19
And I have
that
a
would
little
like.
secret. I was a dragon
Okay. Yeah. That
plus
would,
4.
who got cursed into a halfling
Yeah,
body.
that'd give you another +1 to hit and damage.
uh,
His name is
sure,
You're at
Merrick
16
Underfoot.
now, right?
Yes.
It's effectively the same as picking up a +1 weapon, so.
Yeah.
But then
I
you can also get a +1 weapon later.
Yeah. I guess I'll get that too. The gauntlets of
Okay.
overpower.
Here's all my spells.
Cool.
Yeah, I think those are 2. Because
I just picked up Alter
attack,
Self
it's
today. I
damage.
can't wait to actually use it in battle.
It would also
Round
help
up.
with just any other strength check, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's probably
Alright.
him.
Alright.
So I
I
have
mostly
like,
got
the
it so I could
compendium
breathe
enabled
underwater,
here,
to be
so
honest.
I'm just gonna like drag it onto your sheet.
Sure. I'll
there's a
subtract the
couple of
gold.
ratings that weren't there, but fine.
Yeah, most of the stuff from the main 3 books is.
Yeah, it was weird the Drift Globe wasn't.
Oh, shit.
I
okay.
was an actual dragon.
yeah,
so
so I
it
just
says
added the
right here,
gauntlets.
you were
You
a gold
should see your
dragon
strength
assured
bump up.
Bahamut. You were too
Yep, I
proud
did.
and vain to the point he decided to
Yep,
teach me
and
a
I took care
lesson.
of the gold.
You've been
Oh.
trapped in a
Okay,
weak
cool.
humanoid
And you got-
body with your memories
Wait,
of
you
your
got,
former
you got
life
like
but a
500
dim
left.
shadow.
You could probably.
Remember only
you could
one
probably
thing with
either grab
perfect
the
clarity,
shield or
Bahamut's
also grab
command
a
to go
magic
into the
weapon.
world and prove your devotion to the cause of
Yeah,
good.
should I maybe
Worthy in
hold
your
on to that
death,
and see
you
if
will
I can
return
get
to his side
save
in
up
his
for
true
something
form.
really powerful,
But
or
Not
I
really,
actually
'cause
think he
by the
altered
time
it,
you're
so
able to
if I
buy
prove
something
myself
really powerful,
enough,
Yeah.
you'll have the money.
all
I'll
right.
turn
We're
back
not
into
allowed
a
to get
dragon.
+2 stuff for like 4 more levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll take a. Can I just have a like a +1?
Longsword.
And the funny thing, I
Yeah.
actually have
Yeah.
a bio. Where is
actually,
it?
So.
For bio.
Yeah, so that, I'll just knock off
Oh, here it
500
is.
and I'll just.
Here's
you
my
just
actual
edit
bio.
Your longsword to be a +1 and.
Okay.
And I'll just I'll add that into your attacks on there too. Magic
Okay.
bonus 1. Shazam! All right.
All right.
I'm not
should
very
be,
good
yeah,
at magic.
Bonus 1. All right. So yeah. Did that go
Excellent.
on the damage too, or? I don't
I'm
know.
only
what's
3
going
feet
on
tall.
The damage.
Yes, I'm trying to do
I
different
think mine
things.
increased.
My original
Okay.
intent was to do like the whole like,
What was
hey,
it?
I'm here for the
I think
comic
actually-
relief.
What is it? What is it?
Oh yeah, no. Okay, there we go. I had to add it in. All right, there we go.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So you're yeah.
And
okay.
everyone else is super serious, and I'm like,
There
I'm
you
here
go.
for comedy.
Yeah, 'cause you're already at +4, so yeah, that's.
But every once in a while,
So
I
your
can
long
land a really good spell.
D8 plus 5 damage. Pretty fucking ridiculous. So like, yeah.
No, I don't know
That's solid.
nothing of my former life. I keep
Alright.
getting
So I think you're all
visions
set then, right?
in the form of dreams. Like everyone, like
yeah,
when I go to
down
sleep.
to,
Like,
like,
you actually
70
missed it
gold.
earlier. I had a
Yep.
dream where
did-
Bahamut was
did
like,
you
"Hey,
guys
you
add
know
the
what? You're
50
doing
that,
okay,
Altair gave
but
y'all
you're
as well?"
slipping into this thing, and I'm kind
no,
of worried about
so
you."
I guess I have to
Yeah.
do that too.
So I
yeah,
get
go
most
ahead
of my
and add
former
that on.
life,
I'll-
like
I'll,
recollections,
I'll
in the
drop your
form of
sheet.
dreams.
So I think Corvus is all set. Dave and Boogans, I know you guys can probably handle this.
What? No, I got it.
Shit, there was something for Marek that was like perfect, right? It was like some sorcerers, something or other.
Pact of the Rod Keeper, or
No, it's my idea.
Oh no,
yeah,
it's like the blood. It's like a vial of dragon blood.
Yeah, blood, something or other.
Gimme, 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 gimme. No, you had a vial of dragon blood. Can I have that?
No, that was the trinket. I'm talking about a magic
okay.
item I saw that was like perfect for you, I think.
Yeah, everyone's got the same
Bloodwell
thing.
vial. That's the
Either that or like the
wand of
Not
the
the
war
eye-
mage.
well, that, but not the ion stone thing, but
Oh,
not,
yeah,
not
yeah.
that thing, the pearl of power.
We spent most of
Right.
our time this
'Cause that
session
gives
in
you
taverns.
that gives you a free slot back.
All right.
And I have so much gold because I haven't bought a
That's
like
good for any
shit, so I've just
caster.
been buying rounds
Yeah,
for people,
yeah.
trying to get information. So what was it?
So you can get a Bloodwell vial. Yeah, it's called a +1 Bloodwell vial for 425 gold. Basically, what it does, you attune to it, and you put a few drops of your blood into it, and basically it gives you a +1 on spell attack rolls and your save DC with your sorcerer spells.
How much
in
was it?
addition, you can roll hit dice to recover hit points while you're carrying the vial, and you regain 5 sorcery points once per day. So that's pretty good for you.
Yeah. How much was that?
425.
Oh, it's fucking math.
Yeah. I think you guys, I think you have enough for it though. So I think you had like 6 something before the before you got the
Now I'm poor. I
massive,
only have 252 gold, thanks.
Did you add the 489 from selling the loot though?
Ah, fuck, hang on. Plus 489 plus
Yeah. Because you had 6 something.
489
Yeah, sorry. I'm
equals
yelling
741.
That doesn't sound right. I see, so on your sheet I see 677 right now.
Yeah, so 677 minus
Plus,
what? How much was it?
Plus, hold on.
No, minus. Minus.
But you didn't add what we sold yet.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah,
so
you
677.
add 489. Add
489 minus how much?
425.
741.
Okay. There you go. And now you got the, I'll move it onto your thingy. I think it's in here.
See, I was right. Y'all think I'm crazy just because I'm this little 3-foot tall dude who drinks way too much
Alright.
and has a bottle of wine stashed in his
Or should I get, like, a
backpack.
khaki shit?
Gonna get the store before it closes. All right, I'll see you later,
I don't
gamer.
know.
You have a good night. Thank you very much for stopping by. I appreciate it.
What?
Alright.
No, not full plate, half plate. I can get a AC of 19 with no dex penalty if I do mithril half plate.
Are you proficient in it yet?
Yeah, because I took
Right,
fighter as my
right.
4th level.
Yeah, you did the fighter level, I forgot.
It's funny because even though I spent all that, I still came up with more money than I had before.
Right? We should probably look into more shit for you then. But the Bloodwell Vial is a pretty solid pick for you.
There's
That
a lot of
plus one,
cheap ones.
what's that?
There's a lot of cheap wands.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We should check out wands for you, maybe.
Like that magic wand, I think is only a couple hundred, and that's like 3 times a day. He doesn't have to waste a spell slot.
I click
Is that
on it,
like
nothing
magic
happens. I
missile
don't know.
or-
Oh, there's one that
No,
does
magic missile different. That one's cheap. That's like 500, I think. The magic
Oh,
missile.
okay.
Anyone can use that.
Right. Which one were you saying, Dave?
Wand of Entangle.
He was saying wanted to detect magic.
Oh, yeah, that'd be good. I can't find that.
How come when I click on the eye thing, it doesn't actually bring up like what it does? Kinda
What
weird.
I think.
There's a little information thing next to the Bloodwell vial, and I click on it and nothing happens.
Oh.
Maybe it's just lag. I don't. Oh, there it is. It was just
yeah.
laggy.
I'm clicking stuff also. Sorry, I shouldn't have your sheet open if you're messing around with it.
Nah, it only came up when you did it, so I'm
Okay.
okay with this.
All right. Yeah. Was there? Did you want to like pick up wands or something?
What
There's
do
like
they got?
a wand of magic detection for 150, like Dave was saying, was a pretty good one. It's just a wand that lets you cast detect magic, so you don't have to burn your spell slots on it.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
And I don't think you need
150.
attunement. Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. Let me pull your stuff up.
Brings me down to 591.
Yeah, you don't have much you want as a sorcerer yet. Wand.
I'm just kind of picking things up off the ground as people throw them down.
All right, I think I just. All right, cool. So you got the magic detection wand in there too. Yeah, you still got 500 gold. I don't know. Maybe you want to grab like a wand of magic missiles or something.
Yes.
Or what was that? How much was the pearl of power?
What's the Pearl of Power? Dude?
1,000? Or no, 1,000.
Oh, okay, so you can't. Yeah, you can't get that yet. It's basically like an extra spell slot.
Oh, it's only 400. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I could do that.
Pearl of Power. Okay, but you do need to attune to it. But yeah, it's only 400. So, Pearl of Power. Here, and I'll tell you what it does. So you. Pearl of Power. When this pearl is on your person, you can use an action to speak its command word, and regain 1 expended spell slot. If the expended spell slot is 4th level or higher, the new slot is 3rd level.
Nice.
Okay, so you can only reuse it. You can only use it to regain a 1st, 2nd, or 3rd level slot.
I'll take my pearl necklace.
Yeah, but it's only once per day. But still, that's like a once. Like, oh, I need the slot back for this thing I want to do.
Yeah, exactly. My oh shit button.
Yeah. So that. All right, there you go. So you got your Bloodwell Vial, your Wand of Magic Detection, and your Pearl of Power.
Yep, drop myself down to 191 gold.
Alright, so I think you should be good then. Unless there's like
Is
other
there
stuff.
anything that I can put on the top of my staff to, I don't know, make it cooler?
It's already, like, it wouldn't really have game mechanics. Like, your staff's already your arcane focus, basically, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, that's what you use for your fucking pointing pew-pews at people.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew pew! Yeah, boy. Alright.
I think I'm good.
Yeah. I think you might be good unless you want like a stupid item that's cheap or something.
Can I have the night caller?
What's that?
The whistle that animates dead?
Oh god. That's terrifying.
You know, I already have my rate whistle. It's pretty much the same thing, right? Here, this totally like animates a dead. Here, take this. Blowing that
a
whistle
bag of
while you're
tricks
running down.
is funny. That's only 350, but a bag of tricks is basically a bag full of animals you throw at people.
I like that.
Yeah. I don't think you have the money for it.
I
though,
summoned the
but I
meerkats.
figured that can be like your next thing. Your next
Yeah,
chaotic
I
thing
only
you
have
pick up.
191 left, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
Sit on that for a while. Maybe you'll
Right.
find something good. But let's see. So, Locke is done. Mugens, you're done. Corvus is done. Merrick's done. So we just need Antonio and Sobel. Figure out your stuff.
I think I'm just
You
gonna
guys
see
have
what
like any idea or anything of stuff
Yeah,
you want?
the Wand of Entangle thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Wand of Intent. So that's 300.
300.
All right. Wand of Entangle. Why can't I find that? What the shit? Okay, apparently the Wand of Entangle is not in my compendium here. Cool.
Yeah, there's a handful of random things that are missing.
Yeah, that's weird. Alright, well,
I can find something else.
Soval, do you really only have 489 gold? Did you add the new stuff?
That's all I that's all I kept. I had 3 gold on the sheet at the beginning of this session. That's how much I kept track of.
Okay. Brutal. Alright. I don't know.
My character is kind of like, he doesn't like wealth or flashy things.
Okay.
Travels light.
So
So,
you're like
it's
giving
like,
it to charity or something.
yeah, he doesn't want to own too many things. Be
Right.
tied down by it.
Okay.
I'll work.
So
I'll
the,
come up with something else there.
Yeah, the wand of entangles not bad. But one of the other things we wanted to suggest was the moon sickle,
Yeah.
which
that one.
which is that's like crazy expensive though, unfortunately. But it's basically a +1 weapon that also gives you +1 on your druid spells to hit and for the DC. That one's like something to shoot for later, I guess. Just keep in mind, I guess. But yeah, we could just I can just add the wand of entangle on there, and you'll have to remember what it does.
Yeah, no, I can do that.
You'll totally remember that one.
Or let me see if I can paste the
It's
description in here.
pretty self-evident.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, someone dropped and came back. What?
Oh, there we go. Hold on. Let me.
I'm gonna go change my shirt. I'll be right back.
Brute. Wand of.
The +1 War Mage wand is only 400, so I bet the Sickle's probably the same price because, or however,
Oh,
it's not on the guide, so it's probably whatever the standard attack DC bonus is.
Oh, so that Entangle one probably isn't great because it has its own DC. It doesn't use your DC,
Oh,
and I think yours is already better.
Okay.
Can he use the Wand of a War Mage?
Anyone who's a caster can.
Oh yeah, so that'd be a good one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a plus. It's the +1 to your spell attack rolls, and
But I think the other thing's
oh,
only
it's
1,000.
yeah. Okay, so the War Mage is only your spell attack, so it's only if you use an attack spell.
Yeah, the other ones are 1,000. Like if it both bumps your attack and your, because it like the rod of the rod of the pack keeper is the rod of the pack keepers is it boosts your is only 400 and that
Yeah.
so like
the stuff the thing we just picked up for Marek was only like 450, I think.
yeah, so I don't think they have the Sickle in the Discerning guide, so
They do. Oh, but maybe okay, hold on. Maybe it's a different thing. Let me. No, it is the Moon Sickle.
Yeah.
how much is the Moon Sickle?
1500.
Like +1.
Yeah, the Moon Sickle is 1,500. Yeah.
Musical sounds like something you'd buy at like
Yeah.
the roving ice cream trucks or something.
Oh, I know
Like a
why
rocket
it's
pop.
so expensive. So it
it's
counts as a
outdoor
plus.
weapon.
Yeah, it's already a +1 weapon, and then it gives you the +1 to attack and to your spell attack rolls and your DC. And when you cast a healing spell, you can add a D4.
Ooh,
And that's just an unlimited ability. Like it just boosts your healing. But
that's pretty awesome.
yeah, that's something you definitely want to pick up at some point for Sovil. Let's see.
Do you need a
The
loan
Wand of the
from
War
me? I have
Mage is
191 gold, so if you can't afford it, I can, give you some.
Sorry, where were you saying, Kevin?
I mean that Wand of the War Mage is fine, right? That's
Okay.
not bad.
Yeah. Just keep in mind it's just to your spell attacks. It's not to your DC at all. But I mean, it also lets you ignore you ignore half cover too. So if someone's behind cover,
Nice.
you can be like, "Surprise, bitch!"
Nice.
Let's browse, motherfucker.
And that is Wand of the War Mage. That's 400. So
Yeah.
for the +1.
Do you have
So
enough?
that'll
Do you
be-
need a loan?
No, I'm good.
Alright.
Got it.
Because I charge 87% interest,
Jesus.
Good.
You're becoming a mobster now.
That's right. I'll take
Oh,
you out at the shins.
The halfling mob is only an Eberron, though. Right, Dave?
Yep.
Um,
Should I blow the rest of my wad on a helm of comprehend languages so I know everything?
go for it.
You're blowing your wad. I'm going to take like 3 steps back.
Alright, so I think you're all set, Sovil. Oh yeah, let me see if I can. Global magic attack modifier. We'll add the 1 in there, so that should be all set for you.
Yeah. I was wondering, like if I make an attack on a turn, like the longbow, like that's a 2-handed thing.
Yeah.
Can I don't have the chance to like draw it.
Well, so you only need 1 hand for the wand, so you can just
Right.
you can still have the longbow in like one of your hands, and then pull out the
Back.
wand, and
Okay.
as long as you don't attack with the bow and use the wand in the same turn, you're fine. You can
Okay.
still hold a 2-handed weapon with 1 hand, you just can't wield it. If that makes sense.
Sure.
Which is how you get away with like an Eldritch Knight that uses a two-handed weapon and still cast spells.
Hmm.
You know, so they can just
Okay.
take their hand off their sword and blap blap.
Okay.
All right, so I think you're all set. So we gotta do Antonio.
I don't want anything.
Antonio. Did you
just
want that? Did you want that multi-tool though?
I can't afford it anyway, because I'm still like 13 gold off.
Wait, really?
A shame you don't know anyone.
I'd still rather, like, at this point, I'd still rather save for the scale armor.
Oh,
Or
you want the
plate armor, rather.
Might be nice to make sure you live to see that plate armor.
Yeah, do you want to just borrow money from your party members to get plate armor?
Or,
What
I
do you
asked
need?
before, but no one wanted to spot it, so
He needs 13 gold, or
they need 13 gold.
13 gold?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you can have 13 gold. I'll give that to you, no problem.
All right.
Alright, I buy plate armor.
All right, get your plate armor. Are you gonna sell your old armor too, though?
Yeah, sure.
Because you probably don't want to just carry that out your splint armor.
How much does it sell for?
100 gold you get back, so you can pay back your 13 gold length alone.
Yeah, I'll do that.
There you go. So that'll what will that? I can't do math right now. What will that lead you with?
Calculator.
Calculator, help me.
87.
87. 87
Yep.
gold. All right. Here,
Ouch.
I'll just edit the splint armor in your thing. Basically, because you're gonna make that your new like powered armor or whatever, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right. It's plate armor, AC 18, which it'll bump it to 19.
Oh, you got an
plus
armor upgrade?
1. Yeah.
Someone should grab a bag of holding.
It's not critical.
Yeah, it's not critical.
It's just one of those, if somebody was looking for something to buy, it's a fun item.
How
Yeah.
much is it though?
500. Pretty much.
I'm pretty sure Wayne can make
Somebody
them.
else want to go there? Oh, yeah. I'll donate 100 toward it if someone actually wants to get it.
I was gonna say Wayne, I think, has infusions he can use to make one if you really need to.
Yeah. I mean, it would be handy to have one.
Yeah. We'll also probably pick up one before too long. Usually those get dropped.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
especially when you're killing bad people.
bad people, bad people.
I got a hat of disguise because it's really difficult for a cat to like blend in.
So I thought you said skies, and I'm like, what item is that? And then I'm like, oh, disguise.
I can fly.
By the way, I did pick up a new spell today, and it requires a live flea, so I will rely on you to give me that live flea.
I don't have these.
Yeah, so you think
No, the Baxies are very clean people.
you have a flea collar on? I didn't
No,
think
we're
so.
toxic. We're toxic to anything that tries to drink our blood. It's based off of our diet. We're basically poison dart frogs. But you can pet us.
Just gotta wash your hands afterwards. Is that how that works?
Oh,
I
man.
don't normally lick my hands.
But you lick your butt, right?
Other people's.
Jesus.
We're all
Alright.
adults here, right? Okay.
You're all adults here. Totally. Alright. You guys have done your shopping. You're able to, you guys have anything else you want to do in town before you,
Guys, let's get some shoes.
you know, you get some rest and head out in the morning?
Do we have the opportunity to? Does anyone need like a long rest or anything?
Yeah, you
that-
guys are staying the night, and then you're heading out in the morning on the boat.
All right, just wanted to make sure we could do a rest to.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys have been
Regen.
full up all session, so
All right.
we haven't had any combat.
Yeah, it's been mostly taverns.
It's been mostly getting shit-faced.
Oh, can Wayne make a crafting
I
roll?
think every team's a day off.
So what were you saying, Dave?
Can we have Wayne roll a crafting roll to make a dagger out of that horn?
Oh yeah, Wayne, do you
How do I
want
do
to
that?
make him a dagger?
Yeah, how do we do that?
Just use your smithing tools, I guess. Just make a roll with that.
Okay, it's not doing anything.
What?
Wait, attribute, which
Oh,
attribute? Right.
whichever one is relevant, I guess. I
That's
don't
why
know.
he's asking you.
I know.
Intelligence, that way he gets the best roll.
I guess. There you go. That's a nice roll. Yeah, so you know, the horn's already pointy, so you don't have too much work to do, but you're able to kind of fashion it into a nice little dagger.
You just add some tape and call it a handle. Here you go.
Yeah. I mean, you probably do more than that, but
It's a prison
yeah.
shiv.
But yeah, no, it's like
Sharpen the end of my toothbrush.
It's a workable dagger out of this dude's horn. So you know, you like sharpen it and shit, so it actually has an edge and whatnot. So, but you know, the shape of it is mostly there, so you don't have a whole ton of work to do. So you just kind of do that before you head in for the night, and you know, make
I think the damage for it doesn't get a +1 though.
Yeah, so you got a dagger. There's like no really special effects other than it fucking looks cool.
Just a piece of crap dagger. Here's your bone
alright, yeah, let me
shiv.
check that again. I thought I took care of that.
Here's your bone shiv. Congratulations.
Oh,
You sharpened
shit.
your toothbrush.
I want to start killing
There we go.
the ones that drop the daggers and venom.
All right. So you guys, once you guys are all set, you turn in for the night. You head up the next morning. Wake up. Shit, I minimized my thing. There we go.
Oops.
Oh, what's up?
I meant that like the damage doesn't get +1. So like the
Oh,
damage on that one should be 1d8 +4, just straight.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. I thought it also added to damage. All right.
No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't.
For what?
Wand of the War Mage.
Oh yeah, it's
Hold
up the
on.
attack roll.
Yeah,
Okay.
just the attack.
Okay.
It should automatically do that when you drag it in.
We didn't though. I wrote it in like a ninny.
Oh.
All right.
Eh.
There you go. Now
Silly
it should be all
ninny.
set. Being a silly nanny, yes.
Just keeping me honest.
Yeah, I know. All right.
I wanted the weapon of warning, but everyone kept talking about the ogre gloves, and I'm like, you know, I kind of need those too since I only have an 8.
I can give you a loan with 87% interest if you really.
No, like I said, I was thinking about getting it, then I already bought it, so I'm good. Past tense.
Silva says there's still a +1 on the damage.
The heck?
It still says 1d8 +4 +1.
Oh, I don't know where that plus is coming from then. Hold on.
Who knows? Yeah.
This fucking thing. God damn it, roll 20. Why are
Does he
you
have a
playing
last
games
weapon
with
or
me?
something
Hey,
cast
at
on?
least they're not doing updates today, you know?
Oh my god. Alright. Okay, yeah, it's doing oh shit. I think the magic bonus is alright, hold up. Maybe that's what's happening.
Just drag the Rod of the Pack Keeper and rename it. It'll do all the work for you.
Okay. Is that right now? Okay, the magic bonus apparently adds it in and doesn't.
I'll be right back while you guys
That-
are rolling.
Okay. That looks right now, right?
That looks perfect.
Okay. I
Perfect.
see what I did. Apparently the magic bonus adds +1 but doesn't tell you about it. Or something.
Awesome. We're good.
Alright, so now I need to like change a bunch of people's shit that I added that to. I think it was just Corvus. I don't know. Let me make sure I got that right. Okay. Yeah, the magic bonus. Don't use the magic bonus. Alright, there we go. Let me fix your sword. Alright, that's fixed. Sorry. Fucking rolled 20. Okay. Yeah, so you guys, you head out, you get like some new clothing and stuff too, and maybe like some low-key disguises and bullshit. Yeah, and then the next morning you wake up and you hop on the ferry and you head down the river to Baldur's Gate. And you guys are kind of ahead of the game right now, so you don't really need to rush it. So you just you can take the 3 days without any issues. And yeah, so the trip downriver to Baldur's Gate is uneventful, regardless of whether it takes 3 days or 2. Oh, and you guys can bring your horses on the boat if you want. The horses aren't gonna like it, but yeah, the horses are probably gonna maybe freak out slightly, but they're horses, so they'll be all right.
They can't go anywhere.
No, you're good. You guys got your horses and shit. All right. That is El Chirel. I'm gonna move us back to the world map because we're in fucking Baldur's Gate now.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. What's that?
I might run into family.
Oh yeah. So you guys are now in Baldur's Gate.
Do you want them to run into a sword?
Alright, what's going on now? I missed stuff.
Oops. You are now in Baldur's Gate. You guys got up, you got on the boat, and you headed downriver. And now you are arriving at the Gate of Baldur. The Baldur's Gate.
Wait, we're on a boat?
You were, yeah, you took the boat down without any issues. Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate is a bustling center of trade, with goods coming in from north and south by wagon along the tradeway and by ship on the Sea of Swords, and from the east along the river Kanthar, and from Cormyr and Sembia. Baldur's Gate is situated on a prominent bluff next to the river, overlooking an excellent natural harbor. It is divided into 3 distinct segments: the upper city, where the richest and most influential citizens live, and where the city's marketplace, the Wide, is located. The lower city, which surrounds the harbor and where most of the city's merchants live and conduct their business, and the outer city, which lies outside the walls and where most of the city's laborers reside, in conditions that vary from crowded but clean to squalid. Who's chatting? Oh, yeah, there you go.
Great.
Oh, is that from the game there?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's a nice picture. I like that picture.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's Baldur's Gate. Let's see. Yeah, so you guys actually have a few days, while you wait for the cultists to get here and whatever. So you guys
Let's
got
dig pit traps. Yay!
Yeah.
I spent a lot of my time throwing up over the side of the boat, so
Yeah, it happens. Let's see. All right, so Froome has you guys meet his contact, who is a human trader named Akin Celeban. He operates an equipage.
Do you have a picture?
Yes.
Celeban, Binabon.
Cinnabon?
Akin Cinnabon, no, Celeban.
Ew, Atkins food is gross.
It's spelled weird as fuck because we live in
Cinnabon.
D&D lands. No, his name is not Cinnabon. It's this. I will post it.
You have
There
a
go.
picture?
No, I do not. I
Do
don't
you look
think.
like a Cinnabon?
Unless I do. He does not look like a Cinnabon. Yeah, no, he's not here. I don't have one for him. Yeah, he's kind of a nobody. So he operates an equipage business in the outer city, north of the city wall, in a district called Blackgate. There, he sells all the material needed for long-distance freight hauling: wagons, rope, netting, grease, chains, wheels, and so on and so forth. His shop also repairs wagons. He's not directly involved in the hiring of guards for caravans, but he knows people who are. With him to vouch for you, you should have no trouble getting hired on guards for a northbound caravan. But he can't give you work with a specific merchant. So, yeah. So the weird thing about Baldur's Gate is the city is really tightly packed, so they don't allow wagons. There's no wagons, no pack animals, horses, or even dogs.
We'll just have to walk through it? I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, the streets are narrow, steep, and slick from frequent rain. And this is actually one of the reasons why Baldur's Gate is such a bustling commercial hub. For goods to pass through the city from south to north, they must be unloaded in the outer city, east of the wall, carried through the city by porters on foot, and reloaded onto different wagons north of the city for the rest of the journey. No road conveniently bypasses the city, a situation that the gate's profiteering intermediaries work hard to maintain. Most merchants find it easier to sell their loads to those intermediaries and consignment dealers when they reach Baldur's Gate, buy a new load of exotic goods from somewhere far away, and turn around, head back home, and sell it for a profit. Along with wagons, guards seldom make a continuous journey through Baldur's Gate. Guards for northbound caravans are typically hired in Blackgate, where northbound wagons begin their journey. Celeban tells you that if you hang around any of the taverns or tent saloons near his shop, they are sure to see all the northbound traffic.
Woohoo, more taverns.
Yeah. And you shouldn't. He says, hey, like if you need a reference, like you can name drop me. But yeah, the northbound journey from Baldur's Gate is arduous, so merchants travel together for safety. Each merchant hires guards independently, but the common belief is that if everyone hires 2 or 3 and enough wagons travel together, the caravan is well protected. So yeah, you guys are kind of just chilling in Baldur's Gate for a few days.
Where's the closest tavern?
It's around. We don't have to do more tavern stuff. We've done plenty of tavern stuff today.
Are we just trying to go north, or should we be looking for a specific cargo or convoy to?
So you're trying to find you're trying to see when the cultists show up, because you'll probably recognize a few of the people. Because you were like in the camp and stuff. What's that?
There's likely still some kobolds with them, right? Or
probably not kobolds. Not up here.
okay.
They're probably not gonna bring kobolds into fucking Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate probably isn't gonna let fucking kobolds in.
We have orders to shoot people who are looting.
Basically. Let's see. Yeah. So you guys, when you're not trying to find work, you do see like some familiar faces from the cult camp over the next few days. And you see basically like some curtained fucking, like one of those private wagons that has like the curtains and shit. You see like a bunch of those, and you figure that might be Resmir, maybe not. Who knows? Let's see. But yeah,
I'll
so
also pop into the family house while I'm here.
yeah. So you guys have like a bit of downtime. So like, if you want to check in with your family and Antonio, if you want to check, you want to go bug your guild leader and be like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You guys
what
can
happened.
do that.
Why are there weapons in other people's hands?
Is there a map for this section at all, or no?
No, I don't have a map. We're on the big map. That's it. A lot of this stuff isn't gonna have a map. I'm just letting you guys know.
I don't have an imagination.
It's okay. I like to have maps where I can, but we don't really need it for this. There's not gonna be like combat or anything. And it's like a city you're in for like a couple days, and then you're back to adventure.
Here. Appease yourself.
I just want to get to adventure
Holy shit.
as
Yeah,
soon
there
as
you go.
possible.
I know. Oh, cool.
Open the original. It's like 5,000 by 5,000.
Jesus. That's fucking cool. Oh yeah. So you guys came in on the Kantar River there.
Yeah.
So that's pretty rad. But yeah. So if you guys want to try to get hired by one of the merchants heading with the, that'll be heading out with the cultists, there's a couple of ways you can do this. We're just gonna thusly us, but you can either make a persuasion check or a strength check.
A check?
Sorry, athletics. Persuasion or athletics. Because either you're trying to sell yourself or you're trying to be like, hey, check it out, I'm buff as fuck. Hire me, bitch.
Oh.
Because,
All right.
Oh,
because
Corvus.
yeah.
Because I'm the
What's that?
famous caravan leader, I'm gonna do this with advantage.
Oh right, yeah. You can roll that at advantage as well. So
Doesn't work.
what
They
the
haven't
fuck?
heard of me. They don't know.
Doesn't work.
Apparently not in Baldur's Gate. You know.
They're like, who?
But Corvus is
Who?
juggling barrels, so they're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, yeah, you're
All
hired.
right. So,
Yeah, I
Locke,
don't care.
you are actually hired as a personal bodyguard for a merchant at a rate of 10 gold per 10 day, plus food and living expenses on the road. Merrick, you're hired as a sergeant for 8 gold per 10 day, plus food and living expenses. Antonio, you're also hired as a bodyguard. Corvus, also a bodyguard. Boogans with the 9, you're just hired as a basic guard for 5 gold per 10 day, plus food and living expenses. And Sovel, you're even able to get hired as a basic guard too, because
That's some height-ism, because I can't get hired as a bodyguard.
Probably. Which, you guys are kind of the most non-human looking ones, I guess.
But does sergeant outrank bodyguard?
No, bodyguard
Damn it.
is like, but the sergeant is the next step down, so you're.
I guess so. I'm okay with
Yeah,
this.
so they like
Wolf,
give you
like,
they give you
loving
a you get hired and you're like bossing around like 2 other guards or whatever. But yeah, like you
Objectives
guys
almost
are
over.
all.
I'm gonna re-roll that for my inspiration.
Oh, okay.
I forgot to clear my throat before I spoke. Nope.
All right. So the 10. Yeah, that's still a basic guard.
I'm gonna re-roll it again.
A for effort,
yeah.
I guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend the inspiration and give it another shot.
All right. Yeah, I
It's
think
me,
we're
guys.
gonna wrap
Come on.
up soon. So
Yeah, I mean, otherwise I'll feel offended, right?
right.
I'm supposed to-
Right.
Like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
that's Sovel.
yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Oh my god. All right. Well, so
Oh my
the good
god,
news
that
is
was so awful.
you
Why
guys
do
all
you
get.
roll persuasion? Is your athletics that bad?
Oh man.
Oh my god.
It's a strength have a negative.
Oh yeah, that'll do it. But
Man.
yeah, you guys all still get hired as at least as basic guards, so you don't have too many issues like finding work with the merchants. So you guys are in on the caravan that the cultists are in, and so yeah, all these hires are for the journey north. You guys are headed up to Waterdeep. So sergeants are expected. So Marek, sergeants are expected to manage 2 to 5 other guards. Bodyguards are expected to stick close to their employer and protect him or her against harm. So that was Locke and Corvus, right? And Antonio, yeah. Locke, Corvus, and Antonio got hired as bodyguards. So you guys are going to be like having to stick close to your merchants there.
Oh, good. That'll actually give me the ability to snoop around.
Yeah. So you that kind of worked out for you. If you guys are like the basic guards, you're probably more likely to be able to snoop around and shit. So, yeah, not too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is it for Baldur's Gate, and I think we're getting pretty close to 9. Oh shit! Yeah,
Right.
you got to talk to your guy. Sorry.
Yeah, so what do I roll for? Or do I need to roll anything, or do I just...
Well, what are you saying to him? You go into your guild hall, and hey, I want to talk to the boss man or whatever, right? Like, what do you? Tell me what you're saying, and then.
Well, I tell him what happened, and I want to know like what he thinks in terms of like how things got how weapons got out to them.
All right, so yeah,
Oh,
like
I know.
you tell
I
that
want to
shit.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, so you tell him that shit, and he's like, "What?" Like, no, hold on, let me check the ledgers and everything.
Yeah.
And you know, he, you know, you guys go back into like the record room, and he's pulling out a bunch of shit. He finds like the manifest for that particular shipment, and he's like, no, this says it arrived in Waterdeep, like, yeah, all accounted for. So that's weird. I'll ask around and see what the hell's going on here. Yeah, I don't. If we're missing weapons, like that's not good on us.
Yeah. Waterdeep's to the north, right?
Yeah, Waterdeep's where all the merchant caravans are headed.
Yeah,
Okay.
way north.
Yeah, like Waterdeep is way the fuck up here.
And the guys we're fighting were in the south.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were,
you guys are down.
Here.
Yeah, you guys are down here. It could be possible that the shipment was like, you know, intercepted, or someone paid off the caravaner or something, or you know.
You should do like judge intentions to make sure your boss isn't trying to pull one over on you.
Yeah. Roll
I'm not-
insight.
I'm not buying that. Yeah.
Yeah, roll insight. See if you're. Yeah, no, you're just
Really
like, yeah, boss. All right, boss. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll look into this. Oh, and Barrick, you're not there.
I'm helping.
This is Wayne's business.
Damn it. But it rolled so well.
I know. I'm sorry. But yeah, Antonio, you're you know, you don't have really any reason to not trust your boss man.
Apparently. All right.
From
So,
what you can tell, he's on the up and up.
Yeah.
Past your bedtime. Better be
So,
careful.
guess we're on the
End
road
up
then,
sleeping
right?
on the couch.
Yeah. So you guys
Oh,
will
buddy.
be heading out in the caravan. And,
We're actually done in.
yeah, we're
at
getting
9
pretty
o'clock.
close to 9, so I think I'll call it for tonight. I know we mostly just hung out in taverns and did some shopping, but that's D&D also sometimes.
You know, that's my real life. So you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
got to live vicariously and go out drinking.
I still have that bottle of wine
Completely
stashed in
sober.
my pack. You know.
All right. I hope you guys had fun
I did.
doing the
Yeah, definitely.
the little tour of the southern Sword Coast there.
I can sleep sound now.
Yeah, we got to visit legendary Baldur's Gate, and
Yep.
It was
hopefully
fun.
took some good selfies or whatever.
Oh Jesus.
You paid a good artist to get you a good painting of you like standing majestically over the harbor.
Yeah.
Yay!
That was very fun.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Awesome.
like hanging out in taverns and buying rounds for people.
Yeah.
That's all I want to
Yeah.
do with this game right now.
Yeah, no, it's a good distraction from just fucking killing shit.
Yeah,
for
sit up like
4 hours.
encounter after encounter after encounter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I
that.
like
That's
XCOM.
We'll call it an intermission, I guess, right?
Yeah. That's like kind of what I like about this module is it definitely mixes up the encounters a lot. You know, like you guys had the big siege at the beginning, then you had to like infiltrate the camp, then you did the dungeon crawl, and now you're doing the traveling and exploration and all the RP
Shopping.
stuff. The shopping, yeah, buying your magic items and shit. Although I added some extra stuff in for the lulz, so you know.
What, chicken
Like-
wing eating competitions? I mean,
That tavern was not in this at all. I just figured like, let's
Really?
have some- Yep.
The tavern with no description wasn't in
The
the
tavern
module.
with no description wasn't in the module.
I enjoyed the chicken wing / arm wrestling competition. And I won one round, so you know, whatever.
There you go. He was like sad and like.
What color? It's a fire
He-
truck. Want to say red, but blue? It's blue.
Peter, just say red.
No.
Alright.
no.
I'm
Hold
gonna
on a
end
second.
stream if you want to do like any kind of outro or anything.
I don't know. See you guys next time when we go back to random encounters on the fucking Caravan Way as you guys spend the next like in-game month traveling.
Traveling and drinking and
Yeah,
Paid.
traveling
Gonna go
on
Indiana
foot.
Jones with a
Yeah.
sword and a whip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, you gotta. Whoopsh. Yeah, you went fighter, so you could whip people. Whatever floats your goat.
So stay tuned for another edition of HBD. Probably
Here be
what,
dragons, bitches.
maybe like 3 weeks from now, once you get everything sorted.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Yeah,
not that long.
I gotta roll out all the random encounters that are supposed to happen. So there's a whole system in place. So that should be great. I'll do it ahead of time, so I'm not like rolling shit as we go. You know, so I can just be like, hey, you have this encounter. Then on this day, you have this encounter. Then on this day, you have this encounter. Okay.
It's going to take me 24 hours to be able to upload this to YouTube, and then I'll post it in the HBD chat when I do.
Cool beans, man.
All right.
All right,
Yeah,
everyone, you have a good night. Thank you very much
next
for stopping
time,
by, and we'll catch you on the next session, and I'll see you guys later.
Gee.